Hello, party people. There we go. HG's on. Well, he's getting on. I figured I'd get mine going. How is this person who is watching me doing? I hope they are doing good. Cause I is doing good. What is the mic picking up? Is that the heater? Oof. It's pretty loud. Excuse me. I is feeling a tad on the burpy side. It's like I want to do something while we wait for HG, but I don't want to miss his call on the Discord, cause that would just be rude, you know. I'm on my phone twitching. Somebody said, but there's somebody doing a PS5 giveaway. Wouldn't that be nice just to win a PS5? Be nice. Better than paying for the damn thing. I'm gonna try and have this. He said he's going live now. We'll have this going, so you know, you got, oh, dang it. I don't want it to be so quiet, but I also want to see Discord. Jeez. I guess I could minimize it. Shrink it. Oh, that is as small as it goes. There we go. Now we have that, so once he sends the call, I can click on over there. Oh, it's getting warm in here. Let's see how well Sonic does. Oh, what's this? What is this? Oh, I'm missing the call. Hello.
Hey, so sorry about that.
Ah, you know, things, they do stuff.
Yeah, it was just stupid.
Well, I mean,
yeah, I swear. I always try to get to my computer like 10 minutes before streaming because I'm just like, okay, what do you got? What do you got for me?
what's going to happen now, man?
Yeah, and I didn't today, and I now look back on that, regret that.
I think
but
Sonic
I did get new batteries for the controller.
New batteries, nice, nice.
Yeah, that's a rare happening in my world.
Yeah, instead of Usually you just reuse the same batteries for about 5 years.
3 years. Oh, 3 years minimum. Yeah.
3 years. I'm sure you had some for 5 years.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What's new?
What's new in life? I haven't seen you in a couple days.
We got done with the Mandalorian, as you know.
Yeah. Right. Right. Was that something or what?
Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah. We can't put spoilers online, but yeah.
I know. It was so good
I
though.
mean, truth be told, it's been a couple days. Like,
No,
if they're here, first of all,
I don't really
that's
consider
really
it
cool.
gear.
You know. Holy crap! What is that?
What is what?
I don't know. I heard something on your side.
Oh, that was my phone decided to be noisy.
Ah.
Can you hear my game? How does it sound?
Oh, I don't have it ready. 1 second.
The audio level should be the same, but you never know with my computer. Actually, it's really low. If you can hear it, I'd be surprised. Let's put it...
Yeah, it's low. Yeah, turn it up a bit.
See how that does. Whoa.
Select a file.
Alright, I turned it up, so could you let me know how it sounds?
Yep. Give me a second to have the stream catch up to it.
Okay, because it's pretty loud for me, but...
Select your character.
I'm listening. That sounds good, man.
Okay. So who are we doing today?
Not the way I
2
phrased it.
or Tails?
Well, we only have to finish something. Didn't we start Amy and not finish?
No. We finished ours.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess you're right. Yeah.
So it's just Tails or E102?
Let's go Tails, I guess. Let's get the big guy out of the way.
Alrighty then. You ready?
No.
Okay.
I was on the title screen or whatever.
Alright, well I'm waiting to push the A button and start.
Alright. Oh, I gotta put our score up on the thing.
Oh no, not a score.
I always forget what file I am, though. I think it's this one. No.
You should have everybody but Supersonic unlocked.
Yeah, but I have 4 files. I never took any off, and that was my own. I'm pretty sure this is the right one.
I'd say. It kind of looks like it.
Yeah, this is it. Alright, Tails, I am ready when you are.
Alright, countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woo!
Here it comes, Sonic.
So, we went grocery shopping today.
I'm sorry.
And I know it was horrible. Actually, I didn't have to shop too much. I sat in the car, Giant Eagle, because I didn't want to go in. And at Walmart, I got a haircut instead of help your grocery shop. So, yay, haircut. But,
I need a haircut.
Everything's working great.
I've needed a haircut. It would drive me nuts.
Go full speed ahead.
But, I got some candy. They had Sour Punch. It was Christmas Sour Punch, which is like my favorite sour candy.
It doesn't sound good, but I trust you.
I mean, have you ever seen my tongue?
Yeah, you've showed me many times.
Yeah, that's
I
what...
don't understand that online, but yeah,
It's the candy that did that to my tongue.
I see.
I can't stop eating it, man. It's so good.
Well, do what you gotta do.
I don't really know if it's that... That's the area for the saying, but...
So, speaking of haircuts, I genuinely thought about shaving my head. I'm not even kidding.
I mean... You would still at least have a little hair on your face, on your head, so... Oh, no! Uh-oh. You're gonna have to pause once you have control of Tails.
Okay.
I need to do something. I must have had a thing on that makes it so Tails can actually play in Emerald Coast. And it started me trying to play through the game, and like the stage, and I was like, no. I can't do that. Alright, now I gotta resize the screen. Come on, there we go. Yeah. Sonic Team, yeah. Yeah.
Have you thought any more on um
Oh, I
Sonic
just
or
perfectly
Mario
sized it.
64? There's a way if you right click or something, it'll do a fit the screen.
Well, I gotta have it so I can still see chat.
Oh.
All right, let me get this to the place it should be.
I'm not even started yet, man. It's still doing its talking.
You know, Sonic Adventure. It's quite the talkie.
Select your character. Here I come, Sonic.
So if you can answer this without giving any spoilers away, is there anything about the Mandalorian season finale that you were kind of like, eh?
In all honesty, not really. It
Yeah,
went
me
pretty
neither.
well. I mean, okay. I feel
I know
any
what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
the robots.
Everything's working great.
Oh, that's not what I thought you'd say.
All systems
No.
go, full speed ahead.
How they punch was the funniest thing.
Guess I'd have to
What's
rewatch it.
this?
I mean, I get that they're robots, but it was more robot than I was expecting. Is basically all I can think of how to say it. Can I skip this? Oh, hey, I can.
So, you remember Rogue One where Darth Vader, in the end, goes down the hallway?
Yeah,
I don't know. You probably saw this.
Yeah.
The scene we saw was like a direct representation of that.
yeah, I remember.
I thought that was a really cool
Seeing-
thing. But I mean, leave it to Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and them to like do that kind of stuff. I don't know. They just really are doing it well. They're like making their own thing, but just building like step after step of fan love along the way due to their connections.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good.
If I had to complain, there was a little,
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new
I
prototype
don't want to
power
use don't give
supply,
anything away,
and it's not
a
fully
little
developed
bit of
yet.
fakeness.
With a certain
Yeah.
character.
Yeah, and then Trip was telling me that part of that was lip syncing. I rewatched the clip and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looked a tad off, but I feel like it didn't look as off as another movie and its certain two characters.
Yeah, I
Now I want
nothing. I'm nitpicking, like super nitpicking when I say these things. Like the idea that they did that, brought that back, all that kind of stuff is like,
what I've been working on. We'll go to the station.
Yeah.
I am ready whenever you are. By the way.
Yeah, Tails is about to shut up, so. Alright, I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
Alright. Whee!
Oh, it's been a while. Where do we go first?
We go to Tails' workshop.
That okay.
We can either do that now or go get the jet anklets.
I'm already headed to the workshop. I guess.
Okay. It's not like we're not going to be at Station Square again.
Yeah. Hey, this train reminds me. Did you know that in the dream?
I will did you know you.
Go ahead.
I will did you know you.
I know. Go ahead.
No. I mean, that's it. That's the threat.
Hollow threats.
If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
I feel like my Tails' shoes are broken. But you know, Sonic Adventure.
What are they doing?
And it's just the sole of his shoe looks a little funny. Just a little funny.
They're flat. I mean,
That usually means
I feel like the textures are not matching up as well as they should be. You know, the one big thing that bothered me about the change in graphics from Adventure to DX,
what's that?
Tails' shoes got enormous. Like, it's like he grew he grew an extra, like, I don't know, they're just big-ass clown shoes. It's just ridiculous.
Hey, when you picking up Twilight Princess again?
At some point in time, maybe this week, maybe not, I don't really know.
Okay.
I've really been just having a lot of fun in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Your buddy was playing with you. I forgot about that. Lambert told me about that today.
Yeah, there's a season thing going on right now, and I want to try and get to baby. Yeah, I'm halfway there, so that's good.
I've played Fortnite once, and I literally walked around forever, and then died, and haven't touched it since.
I mean, that definitely can be how the game goes. That's how it's gone for me for like a bunch of times.
I also did it on the Switch, and I felt like it was kind of struggling a little bit.
Maybe. All I know is Mando's in there, and it's fun playing as Mando.
Gotcha.
You can also kill Mando because he's also an AI in the world. The Razor Crest crash, and he's kind of just wandering around this desert area.
Oh.
And you can kill him and take his disintegrating gun and jetpack.
Bishman coming in with the host. Thank you so much.
Bishman!
That was
It is
just
going.
too easy.
I thought I worked with you today, and I was wrong. I worked by myself today.
I keep going.
Hey, he's
I wasn't paying attention if I got an emblem or not.
Um,
That's where he takes the chaos emerald now.
yeah, no emblems for boss fights.
chaos.
What are you doing, Bish?
He's doing Bish stuff.
Oh, you did.
That's the monster I saw the other day.
Why? Maybe it's lagging a little minute.
Huh.
Give it a minute. See if the sub alert kicks up. Thank you for that very much.
The Subaronian cheese?
It's showing your prime doohickey. Really doing my words well today.
I mean, my words are amazing at all times.
I agree.
I literally have to play this with one ear, like one headphone off my ear.
That's what I do.
Because I can't hear myself talk, so I don't know if I'm talking too loud or anything.
What'd you do today, Bish?
He did Bishman stuff.
Video games. You played video games.
He could have done some chores. You don't know, man.
I don't know. They're playing a new game from the Game Pass. Oh, you did play it.
Oh yeah, oh, not Game Pass. I don't even know what the PlayStation Plus games are right now.
Let's find the chaos emeralds before Eggman.
I've been playing Fortnite for so long I haven't checked anything.
Yeah, I'm with you on. Bish always tells me what they got on Game Pass for Xbox.
I gotta
And then
get.
I say I already own it.
Come on, there we go. I don't have the Xbox One anymore, so no Game Pass for me.
Yeah.
Hello, Luigi. Wah. Whee!
I'm gonna check your sub alert here in a second. Code Vein. You ever hear that?
Yes.
What is it?
It is Dark Souls with anime boobs.
Dark Souls. Everything's Dark Souls.
Yes.
I'm happy for people who like Dark Souls, but I can't. It's not my thing.
Their souls are so dark. So brooding. Whoa. Oh, almost failed there. Yeah.
There's a little shortcut. Oh, it didn't go well.
Shortcut didn't go well. You know, shortcuts, they can be helpful or they can screw you over.
Bish says it's barely like Dark Souls.
Well, I know it's like a similar gameplay style. Unless I'm thinking, no, it's the same game that I'm thinking of. It was like anime Dark Souls, just not as hard.
I like the sound of that, but not as hard part.
Yeah.
Oh.
Most of the
Bad
jokes,
things.
most of the jokes are about the anime girls and their big boobs.
Gotcha. Oh, there we go. Wow, that took a minute.
15 rings, yay!
Oh, I'm risking it. Oh, it hurts. The angle is so bad.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob
So I did that last night when I was playing Fortnite. Like somebody started shooting at us, and I thought we were gonna die. So I was just like, oh! And then when we killed him, I was like, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Combat's pretty unique. At the end,
I mean, you know,
We'll be departing soon.
sometimes you got
gotta
unique
check out
combat,
his-
sometimes you got anime boobs.
I need to. Why did it not give me the alert? For him?
Do you want me to wait for you?
Yeah, I just finished.
Oh wait,
just give me one
actually,
second quick.
I need to wait for you. We just got an emblem. Forgot about that. So I'll wait where you drop.
It's not even shown in my feed or anything that he subscribed. That's weird.
Once you can move, once you start moving, let me know.
Maybe I'll do it. I'll do a test button for you, Bish, and we'll pretend it says you. Thanks for the new sub, Bish.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. You ready?
Bish man coming in with the sub. Yes, I am ready to go.
Wee! Wee! Wee!
Go that way. Ooh, it's rough. It's rough. Camera.
Yeah, you having troubles with the camera?
Yes.
Sonic Adventure camera loves you.
Almost.
Does thou know where to goeth?
I went in the train.
Good at the job if I'm going to get the jet anklets.
I don't remember where those are.
In the sewer, but not in the same sewer as Sonic's shoes. They're in the sewer by Twinkle Park.
Yeah. For a minute, I was thinking, where's there a sewer in Mystic Ruins? But yeah. Yeah.
So there's something. It's most of the Sonic news I have for you is only fan stuff,
Yeah.
and this one I feel like wouldn't be as interesting to you, but I'm excited. So there's a group of fans doing basically a remake of Sonic R.
I saw your Twitter thing that you touched on with that. That's that, right?
Yeah,
They're looking for models and stuff, or model makers,
yeah, model artists, all that jazz.
model artists. That is a better word for it.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. I mean, tell me again why I'm alive. Tell me again.
I mean,
remember what I
because
just
your
said.
parents decided to have a baby.
Yes. No, that's how, not why.
Oh, I mean, technically, that's technically still why you're alive. They decided to have a baby.
The point is that wasn't what I was gonna say.
Are you trying to ask why people don't like it?
Tell me again how Sonic Mania came into being, because that was originally a fan thing, right?
No, it was just the people who made it were original. Like they would do fan hacks and stuff of the classic Sonic games, and Sega eventually approached them about doing not remasters, but ports of like Sonic CD, Sonic 1, and Sonic 2.
Wasn't too bad.
And like updating the widescreen, maybe adding a few more features here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And it started with Sonic CD, which the port is way better than the original. And then they did Sonic 1 and 2, but those were unfortunately only put on mobile, which still annoys me to this day. And they were working on a Sonic 3 one.
The Chaos Emerald.
But then Sega was like, do you guys want to do that, or do you want to make your own Sonic game? And they decided to make their own Sonic game, and then bam, we got Sonic Mania.
See. Huh.
So, that is how Mania came to be. Because like I think there was some of the leftovers from the Sonic 3.
See, Bish, thank you.
Bye, Bish Man!
Emerald.
I'll help you back!
We need you.
But some of the stuff like Angel Island and a few enemies were taken from what they had gotten done with
Move on.
the the Sonic 3 remaster, or not really remaster, but port, and put into Sonic Mania.
Up to
The
then.
team headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew there was something to that.
Whoa.
Your phone is vibrating, yeah.
And they were also originally supposed to just use like the actual Sonic Mania models. Not Sonic Mania, Sonic
Boom.
R sprites. Not sprites, damn it, 3D models for the special stages in Sonic Mania. But they decided to make their own like Saturn inspired models.
Okay.
Which worked out.
So when are we getting Sonic Adventure 3? That's the real question.
Whenever Sega decides to actually stop being assholes.
I think Nintendo should just do it at this point.
I mean, like I said, I believe Nintendo would be the best bet for for purchasing Sonic if Sega ever had to get rid of had to step out of the gaming industry. But I'd want Nintendo to keep it so Sonic is multi-platform. That's
Yeah,
all that
I
I'd want.
understand that. I think it needs that to survive, to be honest.
It really does. I mean, they'd probably make the game so much better than Sega's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with Nintendo is fan projects.
Yeah, but like, I don't understand. I feel like Sonic is Sega's cash cow, and they don't use it.
They try, but they don't realize how... They don't know how to use them, because the fan base that they think they're going for, which is kids, which there are kids that do like Sonic, but most of them grow out of Sonic by the age of 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Because they see their big brothers playing Call of Duty, and they're like, I want to shoot Nazis in the head! So they get out of Sonic, and... It is. Yeah, tell me you were moving, bro.
Moving.
How dare.
Did we get an emblem?
Yes. Remember, at the end of stages, emblem.
I need to pay more attention to that.
I mean, I haven't seen them. I'm just going by the end of stage equals emblem mentality
I
there.
haven't seen him either.
No, I know I'm getting them. I just don't pay attention.
So I'm not alone.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No. But Sega just needs to understand that the Sonic fan base isn't really children anymore.
Well, pretty soon it's not gonna be anybody because they're not giving anything good.
This is also fair.
So I think either Disney or Nintendo needs to step in, buy Sega, let them be their own division, and move forward.
Why
I know
Disney?
Disney's not into. Why not at this point? Sega's not doing anything.
I mean, fair. And they'd probably get us like a really good animated movie or a TV show, but at the same time, I don't think Disney needs to own anything else.
Although I can agree with that, I understand where you're coming from. I just want Sega to do something. I want Sonic to become something.
I want him to become back, like, I want him to become what he was. Oh, so I saw...
He could.
He could. He just needs the right people to do it. But,
You're Nintendo.
so remember the company that I told you was animating the new Sonic TV show on Netflix?
Yeah.
And how the only thing I can remember that they worked on was,
Gen 10.
No, the Mega Man TV show. Not the ones that are writing it, but the ones that are doing the actual animation and stuff.
Okay.
So I saw a clip from the Mega Man cartoon, and now I am completely and utterly worried. It was worse than I had heard.
I feel like Sega intentionally picks people or permits people that are only bad.
No, they just go with the first person. They're like, "Oh, you want to make a TV show?" Unless it's something to do. This is true. This is true. Like, I feel like one project that would have a big like a decent sized fan base would be a season 3 of the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon from the 90s. The one that was just called Sonic the Hedgehog, not Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Because, like, it was supposed to have a season 3. The guy who made it wanted to make a season 3, like, a few years ago, back a few years ago. And they said no. And I was like, oh, come on, guys. It would have worked because back when he wanted to make it, the Archie comics, which are kind of an extension of that show, were still popular and still a thing. And then the guy, like one of the writers from Simpsons, wanted to make a show, and that's where Sonic Boom came around.
Too bad.
Yeah. Which was a fresh idea. I'll give it that.
It was an attempt, but it was a bad attempt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the main issue I had, let me know when you can move, was Knuckles' design. And how much dumber he was than he usually is, because I know he's dumb. But he was
I can move.
completely brainless. Alright, let's go. Like, and I love lovable dumb Knuckles, but I don't like, hey, I don't have a brain Knuckles. Is basically what I'm getting at.
You know, I don't like Bash and Sega. I don't, because they had
good
a lot of
games.
stuff. Yeah, it's just like I say this a lot about companies. I want to sit in on their boardroom meetings and just hear what they're saying and thinking.
I know, right? Unfortunately, since their boardroom meetings are all in Japanese, we wouldn't understand.
You know, I'd give it a shot.
No way, Knuckles.
It's just like I don't know. It's frustrating just to watch.
It is. It's
Like,
frustrating, like, because Sonic has been like my favorite thing since I could have favorite things, basically. And to see what's become of him is depressing. Like, it is sad to say fans make better stuff than the actual company.
And like, why not take advantage of that movie that came out and put a game to it, or just attention's on Sonic, run with it.
Yeah, and like, if you gotta make a joke in said game based on said movie about the horrible design from the first run, do it. Make that a secret boss. I love the idea of that.
Yeah.
Sonic just walks into this like creepy room, and all of a sudden, like, original movie Sonic pops out, and it's like, ah, kill him. I would laugh my ass off and have a blast, probably. That could have been a way they could have had like they could have taken some sort of, they could even like half-assed it and had a cheap map based, like just a cheap Unity map that slightly resembled what they needed, and they could have used adventure, like the adventure style gameplay, to see how that would do.
I agree.
But
agree with that.
I mean, at the same time, it's probably better to keep that as a movie unless it's going to spawn a TV show. Which, if it does, I hope it's not a bad TV show. Because we don't need another Sonic Boom or Sonic Underground.
Like, why? Why do they not do anything with it? You just have to wonder, are they really, like, really bad off or something?
They don't understand. See, I feel like here a big thing is Sonic, his he's got to be, most of his popularity seems to come from Europe and America. I don't know how things work. I don't know how he does in Japan, but I know, like, from what I've read, the largest number of his fans are from, like, England, like Europe. And, like, since it's the Japanese making the games, they don't really know what to do. They don't know how to please fans that aren't Japanese.
I mean, I follow that. That makes sense. I've not done any of that research, but I would understand that, and it makes sense.
Well, this is something, like, the numbers could have changed drastically since the last time I saw that, but, like
Nintendo's big enough. They have a Nintendo of America, you know, like a
well, Sega has a Sega of America too. It's just
do they? Okay,
they don't make stuff themselves. They just, like, neither does Nintendo of America. They're just the, hey, we're going to translate all this for you. people.
Yeah, and they should be able to have statistical say in
It'd be nice.
what's gonna work and what's not.
It really would be nice.
Sega is not. I don't know how small they are compared to how big they were, but they can't be too small of a company. You know, like they've taken hits, but they're still out there. They're still a thing.
The only game that is actually technically developed by Sega right now is Sonic games. They used to have tons of other games. They had
Right.
Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, and there was a new Streets of Rage, but it's not Sega anymore. Jet Set Radio, they haven't made a new one of those in
That was like last one I knew of was original Xbox for that.
Yeah, since the first Xbox, they haven't made a new one. That was a sequel to the Dreamcast one. They haven't made a new Space Channel 5. Like, the most they did was the racing games, which wasn't actually developed by them. It was developed by Sumo Digital, but they were good. They were fun. It was nice seeing all those characters again. And the only other series that kept going after most of the other ones was Virtua Fighter. And after the
Virtual Fighter?
yeah, Virtua Fighter, it's a fighting game. It's
Get to my workshop and
not
take the tournament.
as influential as like Street Fighter or Tekken, but it was still considered one of like the top tier fighting games back in the day. And they stopped with the 5th one on the PS3, and they said, "All right, we're not making another one."
Come on.
And it's like, but why? Why are you guys avoiding making all these games? Like, there were, I think, 5 attempts to make a new Streets of Rage game,
Sonic, wait here for a second.
and it's just maddening. And then
in charge of Metroid.
that's Nintendo. I mean, they have that series has its own problems because it has a fan base, but they're just not as large as like Zelda or Mario's fan bases. And they have to treat the games a tad differently because like they're more graphic and like not like blood everywhere to a degree at least, but like there's people dying. There's not normal Nintendo stuff going on in the Metroid series. So, like, I feel like they don't know. They're, like, trying to be a bit more graphic without being too graphic, I guess, is the best I can say.
So what's the holdup exactly?
I have no idea.
Didn't they
Outside of-
abandon the whole concept that they were working on?
They had one studio doing it, and they didn't like how it was going, so they brought in the original studio that made the first Metroid Prime games. Which is good, because, like, I'm pretty sure a fair amount of the people who actually worked on that are coming back. And then they've been getting, like, I'm just gonna say they've been poaching people from, like, Halo and Destiny and stuff to help with the game, so they have a lot of important people that worked on those like big budget games. They just haven't shown us anything to make us understand why.
Right.
Like, all we got was 4 in space. That is all we got. And it's like, oh, what? I mean, we get what this means because... Huh?
When was the last one?
I want to say the last Metroid game in general was in 2017, I think. And it was 3DS. But the last console Metroid game was back on the Wii.
Oh, okay. So that'd be 2010?
2000... Maybe, actually. It might be.
GameCube was 2002? 4?
2001, I believe.
Yeah, because the N64 was 95.
Yeah, the N64 came out, like, I think right after... Wait, which came out first, the PlayStation or the N64?
That's a good question. I
The
wanna say
PlayStation. Yeah, because Nintendo... No, Sega was trying to work on a 3D system
Yeah.
with Sony, but then Sega pulled out or something.
We did it.
And Sony was like, well, we'll make our own system. And bam, Sega was Sony was born.
And Sega was the
And Sega was like, oh shit, we fucked up.
yeah, it was bad.
I mean, they eventually made the Dreamcast, which I love the system still.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe the Dreamcast because I always say it's ahead of its time. Because
With-
it's true.
With like in a lot of ways it is, because the connection to the internet, I feel like having a controller that has a screen on it would be a cool thing to have again. It'd be a pain in the butt, but it'd be a cool thing to have again.
The whole memory card thing was kind of
Yeah,
really advanced. Like as a kid, I didn't understand what I was doing.
it took me a while to freaking understand how to do the little Chow adventures.
Yeah, I never did it. I found out after I owned the thing for a while.
Yeah, I tried it, and then I was like, oh, that's how it works. And I was like, this is fun.
So you could pull the memory card out, turn it upside down, and then it had little buttons to like Tamagotchi that stuff. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. You'd feed your Chow, you'd send them on little walks to gain stat points and stuff.
Mhm.
And like it was just a really cool concept. And then like Sega just failed because they're like, we're gonna be the first game system that doesn't have any piracy, but we're going to somehow, because of this, we're going to make it easier to pirate our games. And it's like,
That's okay.
what? Because, like, I understand what they're like. They must have been thinking, if we put the games on the disc backwards, it'll be harder for people to understand how to get them off. Because all the data, I believe, is, like, reversed on the disc. But somehow, it didn't work how they wanted it to. And people were able to burn the games so easily. I'm guilty of it too. I do feel bad because I probably didn't help with the lifespan of the Dreamcast. But it just... Alright, let me know when you can move.
Internet? Did you have internet? Like,
I did not. I never got to do that.
Bro, I did it once, and it was not much of anything. I put
Well,
the
yeah.
Sonic game in, and it literally brought me to what looked like a web page with a bunch of words, and that was kind of it.
Yeah, there wasn't... Unfortunately for America, there wasn't much they were doing. I think there was a few events. I think if
By
you...
the way, now.
Okay. I think if you jumped on the internet during Christmas, a Christmas tree would show up in Station Square.
Interesting.
And
YouTube that.
like they had a few other little events too. But a lot of the actual events were more Japan only. And then there was also Phantasy Star Online, which used the internet. It had to have been released in America. I don't believe it wasn't. Because I remember stuff about it back in the day. But if you think Chow or the weird looking Knights Chow are horrifying, you should see the creatures in Phantasy Star Online. Imagine if the Chow's like heads opened up and revealed teeth. Yeah, the terrifying little monsters. But yeah, I never got to really connect to the internet. I just know all this stuff from when I used to go to Sonic Cult, because they had like all this kind of information on it. Whoa, whoa. I just do wish Sega still had their own console, but at the same time, I do like Sonic being on multiple platforms.
Yeah, I have to say, even if Sega did a console and it wasn't the best, I would buy it. And the reason for that is because, for one, I'd want to.
Yeah.
And two, like, their first one might not be the best, but if they get a chance at doing a second one with people buying the first one, then, you know what I mean? Like, that's a way to try to keep them going. I
Yeah.
would take that hit on the first one.
Yeah, it's like I can't really think of what console to compare it to. I guess it's like buying a Wii U and then buying a Switch.
I mean, the Game Boy. You could kind of go back to the Game Boy because then
True,
like,
but
oh,
that
Game Boy
was like,
Color. Oh, this, that. Now
but
it's
like
Switch.
Game Boy was really popular though.
It was.
Whereas, like in this situation, you're bringing up, like if the first console wasn't as popular, but it still got popular enough to like make another console. It
Right.
sounds a bit more like the Wii U to the Switch to me.
I think they should call it the Genesis Exodus if they do it.
I
Or the
mean,
Sega Exodus. Sorry.
yeah, that would actually probably they could have a play on words version where it's Exodus. You know, because of Eggman.
But like they'd be coming out of the rut they're in, and that's what Exodus means, coming out of like exiting basically. But also, though, it follows up with the Genesis thing.
It does. It does.
I don't know. I just think that would be a missed opportunity. Now I'm sure they could come up with a better name. Don't get me wrong, but where do you go in this world? Because I can walk around and I'm doing it.
All right. So
There's a thing I can pick up. I know that.
yes,
I'll find it.
I can guide you. Because right now you're at the back of the stage, and you just went to the to your left.
It's something my
Go
grandmother taught me.
to the right of the pyramid.
Okay.
I'm never to forget it.
Now is that?
You're actually you were just going in the right direction. Go to your left.
Rivers are the seven
Well, go behind you,
elements.
basically.
Chaos is power. Power enriched by the
This isn't gonna work.
I know. I was like, I'm gonna try to backtrack to where I'm.
All right, now stay on that side of the screen. And you should see it eventually.
Still not sure what it
That
all
side of the
is,
stage. There it is.
Yep.
but the number 7
So tomorrow I have like
is the
a day
same
off
as the number
in
of
theory,
emeralds
so
there
I'm
are.
going to try
Emeralds?
to do
Forgive me, but I don't
a
think
stream
you've ever
tomorrow
met
that's like
before. I'm
N64
Tikal.
nostalgia kind of stuff.
Emerald?
Yeah.
I'm playing tomorrow.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've done a. No offense to you, but it's been a while since I've done like a genuine solo stream. But I also
Same.
want to work my way to Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Work your way. You work yourself back up to being like, yeah, I can do another solo stream again.
I mean, yes, but I also it's the motion. It's the motion of Skyward Sword that I don't want to do more than anything.
Yeah.
And I don't remember enjoying like
Marie!
the temples. Marie.
Yay! Hi, Marie!
Oh yeah, the chaos emerald. Perfect.
So we're just gonna have to keep running because I don't know when the last time we got a
Go get my tornado 2 up and rear into
emblem was.
Yeah, me neither. How you doing, Marie? Long time no see for the bakery. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why.
the time has come.
You know, sometimes you try. Doesn't always work.
A lot of times it doesn't work. A lot of
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Same.
So, here it goes.
Usually when I'm playing Fortnite and I'm about to die, I start singing.
Here I come.
Yeah, kind of like that, but not always Mario. Sometimes it just kind of whatever's going on, I just start singing about it. If I'm jumping, I'm like, I'm jumping, gonna avoid your bullets, something like that.
Christmas crunch time at the old bakery.
Crunchy.
Marie, do you have any like shutdowns going on up there, or is everybody kind of open doing their thing and you've moved past it?
Up there in the Canada.
Canadia.
There you are. Get ahead.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
You have shutdowns, or oh yeah, you've moved past it.
Or, oh yes, both.
Actually,
You have
just like I
shutdowns,
said,
but people moved past it.
The British Prime Minister Boris Johnson or whatever, he was saying that like UK, I thought UK was doing pretty good, but he's coming out and being like, yo, like we're cracking down again.
Well, they probably were doing good, but, you know, wintertime, things are cold, Corona's like, yay, it's my time to shine.
Yeah, I just don't get me wrong, like I'm sure the U.S. could be doing better in general.
Oh, God,
But,
yes.
like, I just thought it was just us. You know, I thought, man, we're really effing this up. So it's not comforting to hear other countries are having the same issue, but at the same time, it's like, oh, okay, it's a little peace of mind that it's not just us really.
We're not the only ones being dumb.
Yeah, like, you know, 'cause
It's comforting, but it's scary.
Yeah, and so Marie, we have a similar thing. Yeah, we're getting closer.
Yeah, at the moment,
Yeah.
my job is not currently available.
Yeah, man, I ain't far behind you.
So Landra said that the chapters was doing better than Common Grounds, but just wasn't up to what you needed it to be, right?
So I'll put it in perspective for you. Let's say that great is 10, 0 is horrible. Okay.
Gotcha.
Common Grounds did 1.
Oof.
Right? Chapters is doing 3 to 4.
Okay.
But 10 is where you would like it to be. You know what I
10
mean?
is where you'd like everything to be, but
So yes, it's 3 to 4 times better than Common Grounds, but like, it's still not where you need it to be. And I truly believe it's mostly because it hasn't had time to.
yeah, we
At the
weren't
same
open
time-
long enough for people to get a real feel
Right.
for it,
But at the same time, people just genuinely aren't.
accepting in town.
Yeah, well, even for the 215 though, like they're just not going out. Which part of me is like, well, you know, good for them. They're trying to quarantine and do the right thing. But the other part of me is like, oh, but you could do that and get takeout, and it would keep our jobs going. You know what I mean? Like it's a catch-22. But
Yeah.
the government relief thing, I think it's supposed to be done tonight. Like they were hours away from coming to an agreement. You know, that they should
On what?
8-9 months ago. So they are finalizing the agreements on the next stimulus plan package, and
'Kay.
that also includes small business relief and school funding, and there's some other stuff in there, of course. Canada is hella dumb. I thought especially people are dumb as hell. Yeah, it's. I hate that politics are becoming part of the pandemic because it's just not. It shouldn't be, you know.
Yeah, it really shouldn't.
So I sold my car today. I don't know if I told Lambert that I had.
Yeah, the Jeep, the Hummer.
The Hummer, yeah. And so, like, the lady that bought it, they were super nice people. Like, they were some of the best people that I've ever sold something to. And she was saying that her dad died from COVID. this
Oh,
year.
jeez.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, I don't know.
That sucks. Yeah, Lambert was saying that they had some, they got something from you guys and they really liked it, and I was like, well, that's good.
Yeah, like I said, they were really nice. Like, they ordered online for their food before they even bought the car, and they ate it in their car, and then they test drove the car, and like,
What the hell is my bullet flying off
it was
of?
a good experience, I guess. They
That's
said
good.
If we were closer to where they live in Ohio, they would absolutely be coming all the time.
That'd be nice, right?
Or
If
you said
everything was
states
just
are
closer.
doing better during COVID, which I've heard some places are, and I'm happy for them. I am.
Yeah, it'd just be nice if it was for everybody. It'd be nice if the government would, actually be helpful.
Yeah, and like, you know, I try to be fair in my statements, and the government did come through the first go around, and they came through at a decent speed for being thrown off guard so much. It's this second time around that they let politics get in the way when they knew it was most likely coming. Like, have the plan ready. Doesn't mean you have to put it in place, but have it ready so that when something happens, you're like, click. Here we go.
Yeah.
I wonder why a bakery does better during COVID, though. I'm trying to process that for a minute.
Well, you don't really sit in a bakery, do you?
No, but like,
This thing is really
if
huge.
restaurants are struggling for takeout and whatnot, I don't see where I'm happy for the bakery.
Yeah.
I really am. But I'm like thinking, why like statistically and logically, why is that? I wonder.
Let's get busy.
It is interesting. It is interesting. Gotta wonder sometimes, you know.
Oh,
All right, once you land on the egg carrier, let me know and we'll start from there.
my health is not doing well. And I
Oh,
wasn't
boy.
paying full attention. Yeah. So now I'm gonna pay a little closer attention. Maybe I'll do okay. She said that the bakery has a restaurant they work with.
Ah.
It didn't go well. It didn't go well.
Oh, did you get hit? Oh no! Oh, I saw
Dude,
it.
it's all the beginning. Oh my gosh. Bread and homemade bread got super popular during COVID. Well, good.
Oh man, you have to do the whole thing over again.
I know. It freaking sucks. Yeah. Sucks. So,
I'm just.
Marie, how long have you worked at this bakery? 'Cause obviously we were gone for roughly 4 years, which makes me feel super old. Go ahead.
It's
Megan,
been a
what do you
long
think?
time. I just hope that they don't do the whole. What is it? $600 per individual.
That's what they're doing.
Idiots.
Are you saying you want the original 12? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, $600 isn't gonna do much for me in Lambra.
No, I agree with that 100%.
I mean, we've had to live. We've had to basically max out
Oh,
all of our credit cards.
but the other thing that they are adding to the plan, you know how before when you went on unemployment there was like the extra $600 and all that?
Yeah.
That's the thing again. So it is sucky 600 only in the beginning for that like little boost. But if you're on unemployment, you'll get your first week of unemployment like normal, and then the following week is your federal unemployment, because unemployment's by state.
Yeah.
Federal will come the following week, and so like basically you get an extra. I think it's 600 every week extra. It could be 300. I'm not really sure.
I
I'm
think
not
they took
sure
it down to
that's accurate.
300.
So you'll get the 6 per, you'll get 6 and she'll get 6. And then your unemployment, you'll get your normal unemployment the first week, and the second week will start being an extra 300 if that's what it is. And that'll continue. I think the unemployment continues until May
Okay.
for like all the bases. So is it great? No, but it is more than just the 600 stimulus, I guess.
Hey, look, Marie gets 2,000 a week. Like we
Yeah.
should be doing.
Yeah. What's a month? But yeah.
A month, yeah, not a week. That'd be.
Yeah. Canadians
I mean,
get
I would be happy a
$100.
week, but you know.
Yeah, Canadians got in the first time. I think she's talking about from the beginning of all this. They've been getting $2,000 a month for anybody working less than 10 hours a week. And that's just what it is. That's
Yeah.
what it is, which is really good for Canada. I'm so tired of getting hit. My God, I'm literally flying into these things.
Yeah, I try and hit them whenever I'm whenever I go one of the side passes under the ship, but I don't always actually get them.
$500 a week, which is essentially the same. Yeah. Well, good for Canada that they're taking care of folks.
Yeah, if only our country cared enough about its citizens. But they care more about money.
I don't even think it's so much they care about money, although I'm sure that's part of it. It's the politics.
Well,
They
politics
literally-
involves money, so.
True. But it's just like they'll say no to something just because
Yeah,
the other side said yes. you know?
yeah.
Like if you can come to an agreement right before holiday break because you're like, man, we got to do this, then you should have been able to do that 6 months ago. This
Yeah,
is
they
where
just-
I start to get a little more political because it shouldn't be political.
Yeah, like our. And another problem is they take it out of our income tax checks. Like the stimulus checks.
Yeah.
Like
I
they're
wasn't
like,
sure.
oh, it's an advance on your income tax check. At least for the last one was. I don't know about this
Yeah,
one.
and there was talk of that kind of stuff going away too. Now that they're seeing, originally the pandemic was a thing. It was in the spring of last year. It was going to go away. They would come up with a cure or vaccine, or whatever the case may be. Businesses recover, people recover. But now that they're seeing full picture, they're starting to say, oh, okay, well, we need to reevaluate how we were paying these things back. So they may not be doing that still.
I wouldn't doubt if they were still doing it because they're a bunch of greedy idiots.
And at the end of the day, like I get it, the money has to come from somewhere.
Yeah, there's a whole population in our country that is literally hoarding money
I think
As-
everybody's hoarding,
as-
even if they don't have a ton of money.
Well, I'm talking about rich people.
Yeah, oh, I mean that's happening too.
They are, right now, they are the worst hoarders in the world. Because they are not doing a damn thing except for taking care of themselves.
Yeah, and I think it's not just them though. I think it's everybody's holding on to whatever money they have. They don't want to invest it, spend it, put it anywhere else.
Well, they have to spend it so they can make sure they get toilet paper before it's all gone. Because that's going to be happening again.
Yeah, which I still don't understand that. I guess I get it though, with the quarantine not going back out, but like
America is broken at its core. This is true. Just, I say a revamp of the entire government and we're good.
Well, a lot of people are talking about, I don't know, you never know what's fully true, but a lot of people are talking about really reevaluating the fact of like people being able to stay until they're so old in Congress and all this kind of stuff, because it's just
Yeah, that needs to go
there are
away.
broken elements within the government. Which
One of those broken elements is old people!
I mean, I hate saying it, but that's kind of what people are saying. They're saying like you shouldn't be able to make I hate saying a career politician, but like because somebody could be in there when they turn 30 something until they're 65 or whatever. But it's just
And money needs to be taken out of politics. That needs to be a thing.
and the thing is, people must come before politics, and I get it that there is a connection there. But at the end of the day, if a country is suffering and you're not pulling things off, then you're not doing your job. It's that simple.
It really is, but they don't care.
I need to focus for a second because I don't want to die again.
Alrighty then.
It's just not good, man.
If you just sit there and continually shoot. Just sit there and start shooting. Sit in the middle and start shooting. And then when the thing opens up, leave. Like, get on the corners of the screen.
I think I killed it?
Yep.
Life bar's gone.
Yep.
My gosh, that was rough. That was way harder than it I think it was outblame distraction of conversation.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that. So there was no emblem there, but I decided to wait since we didn't know when the last emblem was.
That's fair. I
'Cause-
didn't even keep it score. You're winning there. You have 4. You had 4, and you still have 4, and I feel that's correct enough.
Probably. But it goes what? It goes Sky Chase. No, wait. Alright, for Tails it goes boss fight, Sky Chase, snowboarding level, which I don't think gives you an emblem, and then Sky Chase again. So there's no actual level. Until he gets on the egg carrier.
I hate the camera starting backwards.
Are you ready?
The first 30... Yeah, I'm on the platform, my bad. First, like, 30 seconds, you're just walking towards the camera and you can't actually see where you're going. Nothing's gonna change. The president is always some rich white dude who only care about the 1%.
No, there was that one time. It was that guy that was, like, half white. Or something. You know, Obama.
But she's correct, but I have to say that, like, there is just more to it than that. Like, I'm gonna use a dumb small town example. So, Mega, you know that I've had people tell me this, and they tell me, like, you should run for mayor for the town you live in and all that stuff. But I don't want to, because even if I did it, like, let's say that I was stupid and did it, there's a board of people behind that make a lot of the decisions as a whole.
Yeah.
And, like, the mayor actually doesn't have a whole lot of say. I'm not saying the president doesn't have a whole lot of say, but it is a true group of government that, like, needs to get the crap together, or else it doesn't work. It doesn't matter about one person, although it's a part of the problem, and a big part. But it's like, I don't know, like, I've just learned so much that it is just not... Yeah, and they are, you're not wrong, and that's where the age limit needs to come into play. And, like, I don't understand how Congress should get paid if the rest of the country is, oh, that didn't go well, getting so shut down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if there's a pandemic and there's a problem, stop paying the people that need to fix the problem. Once they do their job, pay them.
I would love that. I would love that very much.
Like,
You don't get paid until you fix the problem, dang it. Oh, my
Probably in
butt!
your dingle.
Well, I just died. Come on, camera, work with me.
All right. Good luck. Oh shoot! Come on, gaming skills, work with me. What are those?
I don't know. Mine come and go as they please.
At least yours come.
Whee! Whee! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I almost died again. Hey, for the first time, I only have 4 lives.
I have 1. I will
Oh, you
always
know.
have less than you.
Like I've said before, you don't play this as much as I'd have. I've played this so much.
I would consider a childhood game that I'd like to be better at. Oh no.
Ugh.
Oh,
Bonk.
oh, didn't see you there, buddy.
Alright, I got to the end of the stage.
What do you say? I'm lost.
What do I say to what? Tails is jumping. Not Tails is jumping. Sonic is jumping. Oh, there he goes. I think Sonic was broken briefly. Did you die?
Not yet.
Oh, you almost got cannoned.
Yes, that is very true. Oh, depth perception. Look at that camera.
At least it's not death perception.
Sonic, we should check out the bridge.
Shoot, that was really close. Didn't like
That was a
like that at all.
that was very close indeed.
Tickling my winkies until it was gonna blow.
I watched you. You were like, that was a ballsy move, man. Even I didn't try that.
Done.
I at least landed on that little platform between those 2 areas.
I'm almost where you're at.
Yeah, let me know when you can move again.
I can move.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just tired of all the rich white people having too much of a say in what goes on in us non-rich white people's lives.
I hope I did the right thing.
I believe you did.
Okay, that's good. I'm looking at your stream and it ain't moving yet, so I must be really behind on your stream.
My stream's not moving yet for you?
No, I mean, it's just late for me.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Sonic! Tails!
Do you have any favorite N64 games? Because I'm, like I said, I was doing that stream though, so I think it's really
The only I can think of is, like, the only ones I've really played are Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time. And a little bit of Majora's Mask. I've never really played N64 games.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing
Well,
Mario 64.
Smash Bros. I did play Smash Bros, so. But the first Smash Bros is a rough game to go back to.
I believe that. Is that the first console one?
Yeah. Yeah. There's only been one that's not been consoles, and that was like the companion to the Wii U version. Which it worked. It worked pretty well on the 3DS, but at the same time, that screen was too small for me to enjoy it. I hate it. Woo! Spin! Spin cycle!
I got him.
I win. Win cycle! Ha 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 ha!
Why not?
When I could just start quoting Sonic Sad AM. It's juice and jam time, spin to win, yada yada.
Robot is my friend.
All those 90isms that they made Sonic say. Not even 90isms, just Sonicisms.
Okay, if you say so, you have the reasons, I guess.
The ship's losing altitude.
It's
Quote
Rabo.
that sticks for Tails.
Ship is losing
What?
altitude.
That's the quote that sticks with me for Tails. Like,
The ship is losing altitude.
yeah, I don't know why.
He says it 4 times in the entire game.
Oh, he does? Well, like, you mean because different stories show it?
Yeah, he says it, I believe, the exact same way in each version too. In Sonic's, his own, Amy's, and E102's. Whereas, like, a ton of other lines are completely different. Like, in Sonic's story, when Amy sees Sonic and Tails, she just says, Sonic! Just completely disregarding Tails' existence.
Oh, that's fair. No, every country's got a problem. No doubt. No doubt.
I
100%.
think in my little cutscene, Tails forgot to keep Amy. He just flew towards the screen with no Amy.
Just saw it, yeah. She dead.
I dropped her. I'm gonna keep going, though.
I'm out. Oh man.
Alright, let me know when you can keep moving. Where you can start
Are you
moving.
the ability to stream Sonic R?
I'd have to mess around with it, but I can, like, get a
Watch that.
Wonder what happened to
version of it running on the computer. Because there is a
Yeah.
PC version, but I need to do a lot of stuff to make it so it will run on Windows 10.
I swear it would be so fun to watch you just have a little Sonic.
Chaos was defeated.
What's the word I'm looking for? I guess marathon to a point, but like you just kind of play through some Sonic games. You know, the shorter ones.
Yeah.
Like in a sitting. I think that would be very enjoyable to watch, and you're so knowledgeable about it. You could like really rattle off some stuff that I think would be educational.
Like how Sonic... Oh, man. Sonic CD, I think, was the first one to have vocal music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Sonic R was the second, I believe. Because, like, all the stages' songs have lyrics to them. And it's just such good music in Sonic R. Oh.
I mean, you're right. Every Sonic game, for the most part, has good music.
Well, I know, but, like, for a game not developed by Sega that doesn't have any influence from Jun Sinnoh or anybody else that's worked musically in the Sonic series, like, its music is so good. Yeah, the only involvement with that Sega had in Sonic R, I believe, was letting them have the model for Sonic, and then they built off that. Because it was by Traveler's Tales when they
And other games I'm aware of.
still existed. They don't exist anymore, I believe.
They did it some other like PC games.
They've done a handful of games. I think they were the ones that worked on the Sam and Max games back in the day.
I know I've seen Traveler's Tales on a game I've played before.
You probably
I'm
have.
thinking of Sonic, you know.
No, I think they've worked on a Nintendo 64 game or two.
But I can't depend on him forever.
I'm pretty sure they worked on a few. They've worked on some games over the years on different consoles.
Man, bring it on.
It's just Sonic R is one of the ones I remember the most.
Yeah, it is an enjoyable game, from what I watched.
Yeah, as long as you get the controls. All right, you ready to go?
Yep, good.
Yeah.
I remember when I played this.
Tails, wait for me.
I didn't do well. I feel like I lost a lot
During this or during Sonic R?
during this. So if I don't do well, I won't be surprised.
That's okay.
I missed.
Whoa, whoa, Tails, why aren't you landing? Tails, buddy, why aren't you landing? I just want to get that just so I have 5 lives.
So I'll go here.
Whee! And since we both have the jet anklet, we both move at the same speed, so neither of us have an advantage outside of my knowledge of the level.
Yeah. My bad game skills are a handicap.
They really are.
That's so bad. I'm waiting for the words for you to say, like, I'm done. As I'm struggling to work through half of the course.
See, there's like, for Tails, there's a lot of ways to go since he can fly.
I'm catching on to that. Oh, we've committed. Okay. Whew. I hope that was the right decision.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing you have to hope for a lot of Tails' stages. And there we go.
You got it?
Yep.
Oh no.
You're not that
Oh,
far.
man.
You're not that far, man. You're not that
But
far.
I missed.
Oh, I see it.
That
I
was
should have taken the little rocket, I guess.
Little rocket doesn't really matter.
Oh,
Like-
I did it again. Did it again.
Like I said,
Multiple paths.
yeah. Some are faster, some are not. I don't remember which one's faster or not. I just
Take this.
know, have an idea of how long tails can fly.
He can fly. He can. Oh no, he can't.
Itchy eyeball. Eggs man and his eggs walker.
His eczema.
This is like the most threatening he's ever sounded. When he's like, I'm gonna make mincemeat out of you.
Yeah. I can't believe this.
Yeah, and then he starts doing that, and it's like, oh, threatening's gone.
I can't believe this isn't real meat. Didn't go well.
I can't believe this.
It was going okay. Oh, it was going okay. And then it got really slow.
You know, it happens. Boink. I like that this is actually referenced in Sonic Adventure 2, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
What did they say?
The people of Station Square actually gave Tails the yellow Chaos Emerald. I'm assuming after Sonic stopped being Supersonic, they found it. But they gave Tails the yellow Chaos Emerald for saving them from Eggsman and his giant walkie thing. And that actually like plays into the story. Whereas, you know, Sonic saving Station Square is completely ignored because apparently everybody's racist towards hedgehogs in the world, and they're like, oh, black hedgehog, that must be Sonic!
Yeah.
Where are you walking to, Eggs? Yeah! I'm standing in explosions!
Oh.
Yeah, I miss... Another issue I had with, like, games since they started doing the side-scrolling stuff again, which was when Unleashed started, is most of the bosses are just, like, fought in a side... Like, they're not arena fights. Like, where you have an area to run around and avoid attacks and stuff. It's either the Sonic Unleashed had the Egg Beetle, which, you know, you just dodge side to side, and then it goes to a side view. I don't know. The only time you weren't doing a fight like that is when you were the Werehog, which is when I actually enjoyed the boss fights. Which, you know, it's the Werehog, so it's surprising that you enjoyed something about him.
Yeah, very true. Very, very true.
I just
imagine playing through that game and like testers being like, "This good, this good." Like
we like Harry Sonic. He is good. More Harry Sonic, please.
Like, I like the idea of it, but the execution just feels so...
I feel like there should have been more explanation.
True.
Like, I understand that it's the Chaos Emeralds that did it. The Chaos Emeralds obviously have mysterious powers, and, like, the, like, reason behind it is it was Sonic accidentally absorbing some of the negative power of the Chaos Emeralds when Eggman used it to launch the laser that woke up Dark Gaia and all that. Right. But, like, it's never brought up. Like, you have to figure that out by yourself. Tails doesn't say anything about it. Professor Pickle doesn't say anything about it.
Forgot about him.
Yes, him and his cucumber sandwiches. Like, I so want for the little anthropomorphic animal characters from Forces and the humans from Unleashed to exist in the same world. Because I feel like that would be the Sonic world that fans want. Because, like, before they started making, like, before Sonic Forces, the only anthropomorphic characters, like, animal characters you saw were Sonic and his friends. everybody else was human. But now, with Forces, there's all them, but now it seems the humans don't exist anymore. And it's just like, what's going on, Sega?
Agreed.
Wow.
Potato is back.
White potato!
What are they?
What were
I bet
they?
it's secret.
I bet too. I bet too. Unless she somehow actually thought it was the Wii, but she had the Dreamcast, and she was playing Sonic Shuffle. Probably not, but I can dream.
I feel like her family has a Nintendo Wii or had a Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, well,
They
probably.
I feel like they were at Big Lots, and Sonic and the Secret Rings was in the bin, and someone
In
picked
the
it up.
cheap game bin.
$5. Yep, that's how they probably got it. That's the whole kit and caboodle, I think, for Secret Rings, because I do truly believe that is how 75% of the people who own Sonic and the Secret Rings got it.
I bought it once it came out.
Yeah, me too. I was one of the stupid.
See, I was dumb because like after I played it, it made me very mad, and I didn't want to play it anymore. But then I started playing the mini games, and I found something that to this day can make me laugh until I cry.
What is that?
It's one of the mini games where you have to pull carpets out from like a genie who's standing on like a stack of carpets. And like it's the stupidest thing. And it's stupid that I laugh at it still. But like when you pull a carpet, like the genie will land on whoever pulled the carpet if he hasn't jumped yet. Because you have to wait until he jumps. And then once that person's pulled the carpet, you can just go to town, and it's hilarious. I don't like I don't know why. I just think it's
So, she said that it's not games, it's game. And
Mario and the Sonic. That
I
was
can't stand to say that.
that was a fun game. If you had it, if you lived in a trailer, anybody that lived in that trailer with you could feel you playing that game. Because of how much you had to shake the Wiimote to get the characters to do anything. Like, if you're doing the 100-meter dash, you have to shake it violently like you're just smacking somebody with a stick. Like, it's ridiculous. But it's amusing. I had fun. Me and Quentin played it once.
It's it once.
Yeah, he only played it once. He played and it was amusing. And then we just went to Smash Bros. Because that's a little easier. Because no motion controls.
I get the appeal of Smash Bros. I do. I just can't be that person.
I mean, I don't play it as a fighting game. Like, obviously it has fighting in it, but I play it as a platforming game that has punching and kicking in it. And, like, it's really easy to do that in Brawl because it actually has, like, the Subspace Emissary, which is, like, a bunch of stages you go through and try and get to the end of.
So Potato is saying that you are 100% correct that you do have to violently shake those wheels.
Oh, yeah. For the first one, they, like, made it so you have to shake it like there's no tomorrow.
Select your character.
It's ridiculous. For the other ones, they
Called that.
they toned it down way, like, they toned it way down for, like, the Winter Olympic Games, the London Olympic Games, the Sochi, I think, but I'm just gonna call it the Russian Olympic Games, and then the Rio Olympic Games, and then the Japan Olympic Games.
Bree put Ella instead of LMAO, she put LMAL, and for a split second,
Lamal.
what is this Canadian version?
Lamal. It's the best version. It's Lamal.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing. I genuinely thought there might be a Canadian version of LMAO that I didn't know. I'm not in the know on many things. I suck at typing too. I'm bashing it, man. So much so we would actually have to move the fragile things out of the room. Jeez.
Yeah,
Was it any
you'd have
better
to.
with the Motion Plus or whatever that was called.
That didn't come out until, like, I think the third game had already been out.
Was the Motion Plus? Did it come out when Skyward Sword came out? Was that like?
Yes,
one
I
of the-
think that was the game it came out with.
Okay.
Because I think the version I got came with a Motion Plus Wiimote, which is the one I have now, the Legend of Zelda Wiimote.
Yeah, that's what I got. I'm ready to go on EY whenever you are. I always say EY 102, but it's E102.
Y,
Gamma?
which, yeah, Gamma.
Okay.
Alright,
I always say it.
countdown,
3, 2, 1,
go!
Preparation complete.
Preparation complete. Now comes
Potato.
the sad story in this game.
Oh, it's true. It's true. It's got a little depth to it.
All systems, full
I did like seeing this perspective though of like,
Kind of playing as the bad guy in a way,
yeah,
which then got expanded upon to a degree in Adventure 2.
creator.
oh yeah,
We actually get to play as, like, from the bad guy's perspective of the story.
yeah. I just didn't like it as much.
I mean, I like the improvements to the gameplay, the somewhat better voice acting. It's still got its issues, but it's better than Adventure's, like, gaps and talking to try and keep up with the Japanese audio length for the voices and stuff like that. But what?
Marie was saying it looks like a Y and a Y is a Y.
The shooting range.
Why is why?
This door.
The shooting range.
E101 beta is
E101 Beta.
enter Gamma. You're not
When do you have to go back to work, Marie?
This beta is, but you'll do fine.
I like how Beta is apparently better than Gamma, even though,
Yeah.
you know, since Gamma was made second, he should be theoretically better. Oh god, why is Tails following me? Apparently I have a mod, and for some reason Tails is following me. I forgot I had that mod on. I don't think it's going to do anything outside of having him following me for some strange reason.
I guess I forgot that this
Mission complete.
what am I saying? The belt or whatever that Gamma gets. That he hovers with?
Oh, the hover, pet little hover disc above his head?
No, not that.
Tails is
If he jumps up, he can hover.
Yeah, he gets a little hover disc.
Is that how he hovers?
Yeah. Or do you mean when he is on water?
Good job, Gamma. I didn't think you had what it takes.
Because, like, if he gets near water, he gets, like, a propeller around his waist and hovers above it.
Here's your test. If you want to
I
stay
guess
on
so. I thought I could do that though with jumping.
No.
So pay attention to what I
It's
say.
a 6-day work week. Gotcha. Tuesday night. Off till Tuesday night. And you usually work like it's a night shift. What are the
The
hours usually?
almighty Enkel is a flying fortress that needs a good crew. Come forth, Beta. I'd like you to meet your
Ha! He doesn't have fingers. He can't hold things.
Beta. I am pitting the two of you against each other. And the winners
He'll probably show up after this cutscene.
put my bets on Beta.
Yeah, it was funny because, like, it scared the crap out of me. I had just shot one of the Tails, like, stuffed Tails things. And so I was like, oh god, did it come to life and try to get revenge? But, oh no, alarm! Shh, alarm, shh.
9 p.m. to 5 a.m. You come
But
home
it-
and go to bed right after that?
Oh, that'd be horrible.
Oh, I got hit immediately. Like, immediately was hit.
I seized this. But yeah, I thought Tails doll came back for my soul, so
You surprised me, Gamma.
that's why it scared the crap out of me briefly.
I had a funny feeling there was more to you than meets the eye.
Because, you know, Tails doll is basically the first Sonic creepypasta that ever existed.
So you want to come along with us, eh?
Chill until 10 a.m. and sleep. Do you feel like working the night shift, you miss out on things in life, or is it pretty chill, like, you just feels normal?
You have special permission.
I mean, that'd mean you sleep during the day, right?
Yeah, basically. Like, I just feel like if you hang out with people that don't work night shift, it's gonna be harder to sync up with them. You know?
Yeah.
Because Kyle works night shift now, and as soon as he gets into that mode, like, I definitely don't hear from him or see him in quite a while.
Yeah. It's, it's how it go, bro. It's how it go.
Yeah, I've never had a job where I work night shift.
Me either, but I've known people who had. I remember my mom working with she had to take care of somebody like over the night that like couldn't take care of themselves.
Right.
Back like when I was in high school, I think. So I remember her like coming home in the morning,
Testing 1, 2, 3.
and I was like,
Rory, we're your friends, and you don't see us as much because you work night shift, so I think that relates.
yeah.
I
Hear
forgot there
a
was 4 of
very
you.
special announcement.
You forgot there was 4 of them?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically there's 5 of them because of beta, but
Very unique. This frog is absolutely vital to my plan.
And I think I've mentioned this before, but we never see what Chaos looks like when he gets his, like Chaos Zero looks like when he gets his tail back.
I don't care what it takes to get
It saddens me.
just bring it to me.
So I'm trying to remember what their names are. One of them I think is
So come to attention.
Zeta, I think. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There's so many alphabety things. Greek alphabety things.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, yeah.
Oh, Tails is still here. At least I know it's Tails and not the Tails doll. Oh, jeez.
Well, the sun hasn't changed much, Marie, so...
I mean, yeah, it's still giving people skin cancer, and it hasn't exploded yet, so that's good.
If we want to put a positive spin.
Well, yeah, but, you know.
Oh, I never realized Cream's there, too, huh?
Oh, did she show up?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have that turned off, just because it's... For me, it's jarring. Seeing a Sonic Heroes model in Sonic Adventure. They're just too... Wah, wah, woo, wee! Are you stuck in the pool? Did you figure it out?
I got out of there. Yeah, winter in Canada.
Canada, eh? With all that maple syrup, eh?
Frog capture complete.
Frog capture complete. You know, when you think about it, he... Like,
Oh, no.
did you die?
No. Got stuck for a minute.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the problem with Gamma. His, his controls are a little wonky. Because they were not really sure how to work with them.
Yeah, I'm glad he's in it. Like, the story's worth it, and it's
Yeah.
something different, you know?
Yeah, and it was like, he's important enough for Tikal to interact with him, so.
Oh, does she? I forgot.
Yeah.
Must determine location.
And it's nice, because, like, after him, we got Omega, who
Accessing data.
is basically the most violent robot in existence for the Sonic series. He's all about destroying the Eggman and all of his creations.
Data found. Location unknown.
I mean, he
Now,
tries to
monkey-
kill Shadow and Rouge the first time he meets them, so.
The monkeys, that we just saw, they look an awful lot like monkeys of Monkey Ball. Is there any
Wait, the monkey robots?
from Monkey Ball?
No, but the robots in the game? The ones you blow up? You're talking about...
Monkeys from Emerald Coast?
Yeah, you're talking about the enemies from Emerald Coast, the robot monkeys.
Yeah. They just look a lot like the Monkey Ball monkey.
I mean, with the exception of they have tails and... I know his name. Stupid monkey. I does not have a tail.
Have you ever played Monkey Ball?
Once. Not my thing. It reminds me of that one puzzle in Twilight Princess. It's not like an actual... It's not like a... And some of the puzzles that were in Breath of the Wild, where you have to manipulate a ball on a thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the Twilight Princess one. With the,
It's at the fishing hole up by the Afro lady. It's like her sister's fishing hole or something.
The presents guarding these children?
You go into her you go in the shack and she's got like a thing, and I think if you do it, you get a heart piece or you get something. I don't remember what it is, but I remember it being a real pain in my ass.
what I remember being
Even
a
I
pain was
surprised
the
first time I saw him.
Sonic 06 with
All those balls.
walls or
Time to
whatever.
take their sacred
And then you
land.
came along and did it in one shot. But
Hey, I got lucky that time. I've done it where I haven't gotten it for like half an hour.
you couldn't.
Yeah,
True hope is that
it's a matter of getting lucky,
Yeah.
which is very rare when it comes to Sonic 06. I mean, we are past the warmth stage of the year, so you are right, Marie. My frog is the right one. Yeah. I just want one of the robots to sound like an old-fashioned gangster. I've got the right frog, yeah. I'll put you in the river.
Dummies, 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 dummies!
Dummies.
None of you got the right one. We must find the frog with Chaos's tail.
He just said it was still cold. He agreed with you.
Has also swallowed a chaos
Yes,
root.
we are past the era of the warmth and now in the era of cold. The most notable era of Zelda. The cold one.
I knew you'd be of use to me.
Because everybody loves ice physics in video games.
All you worthless hunks
I
of
got the
junk.
right frog.
Be gone.
Well, yeah, you got the right frog. Everybody else didn't.
He said no one got the right frog.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't pay attention. He doesn't have time to actually look ahead of where he's standing
We'll get the new assignment.
and see if one of his robots got it. He just has to criticize everybody and then praise them when he realizes he was wrong, but not admit he was wrong.
Once there,
Know what I'm saying?
the girl.
Yeah.
Just get me that bird. Now, go.
We haven't... I don't... Did it snow today?
No, we actually it melted some today.
I think we had a little bit of snow last night at least, because there was some snow in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the point of this little turntable on the floor? Like, literally outside of the story part, there is no real reason for it to exist.
What does it even have to do with the story part?
It sends Gamma into the wrong door. So he sees Beta, and so he starts having his change of Robo Bird heart.
Oh.
Because, you know, the bird is encapsulated in a capsule in his chest, so it's Robo Bird heart.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of a forced thing, having that on the floor.
Ouch. I just got poked on the head.
Beta.
Beta.
Oh, bat?
I mean, it's wood, so it doesn't really care if I poke it back.
Or maybe it would.
You know, like, there's things that story-wise that they did, like Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog aren't my favorite Sonic games. But they did do a few things, like open the possibility that the shadow that we see in those games isn't actually the shadow from Sonic Adventure 2, that it's a clone. Or, like, an android. And then, like, Shadow the Hedgehog doesn't say, like... Shadow the Hedgehog is such a weird game because it has multiple endings until you get to, like, the final stage. Which you have to unlock each ending at least once to get to that final stage, but... If you wait, like, 5 minutes or something during the final boss fight, Eggman will finally be like... Tell Shadow that he found him somewhere in the woods or something and put him in a pod to revive him. And it's just ridiculous that you have to wait that long for him to say anything.
Resistance is futile. Give me the bird.
They also like
weird.
up the time, because like back in the day, like after 9 minutes you'd lose a stage. You'd get I think time over, and I feel like after Adventure they got like rid of that, or with Adventure they got rid of that.
You don't even know?
Gotcha.
'Cause-
Scott, I survived a Christmas party.
Yay! You didn't have to stab anyone with a candy cane.
Don't you know how bad I
What?
I can do things for Scott. Not very well, but I
Does
can.
not compute.
Type in chat for Scott surviving
Try
a
to
Christmas
save that which is useless to you.
I'm so confused. I hear you talking.
Not compute.
So I was like, hype in chat for Scott surviving a Christmas party, and then I said I can do that because it was a cutscene.
Ah, yes.
Look at that, everybody's hyping up Scott for surviving the Christmas party.
Yeah.
So tell us the tale of the Christmas party. What was so, you know?
Was anybody stabbed with a candy cane?
You can hype yourself a lot. Was anybody stabbed with a candy cane? Have you ever eaten a candy cane to make it sharp and stab yourself?
No, I don't like candy cane. Blech. Not a peppermint. I'm not a peppermint guy.
There's so many different flavors now.
There are. I saw Oreo flavors at Walmart today.
Really?
Yeah,
I'd try it.
I wouldn't.
Love me some Oreos.
Well.
It is dangerous here.
Okay.
Hurry.
Whenever just decided to press her face into my back.
Ruin face soon.
Somebody's got to do it, and it won't be me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she wants to do it either. She's asleep, so.
You truly are a good person inside.
When you say grizzly bear, do you mean a large dog?
Then take care, okay?
I thought we were talking about my back there for a second.
No, sorry. I kind of went into chat for a second. I think I can almost move, man.
I moved. I'll wait for you. I'm in the game room where Amy played Hedgehog Hammer and smashed hedgehogs.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just waiting for her to stop talking.
Yeah, they're quite chatty. They're chatty cathies.
Oh my gosh, Amy, let's go.
She just wants to make sure E102 understands that they're now best buddies. Until his untimely demise.
Oh, the egg. I don't need
Yeah, you don't need the egg. Unless you're gonna do, unless we're gonna add the chow races to this.
that. No, I'm leaving. I'm out.
All right, let's go. Yeah, the
Man,
chow
can you
races
imagine
in this
bringing up
game.
competing chow races, like if you weren't taking care of them the whole, like along the way. Because I remember that's what Crip and I did the game playthrough. We didn't do anything with chow, and we went 100% the game, and we found out that chow was part of that in the end. Yeah.
Yep. Which door do I gotta go to? I think this is not the right door. This is not the right door. Yeah, thankfully me and Richie were both very, like, we had lots of fun doing the chow stuff, so
Yeah.
we didn't have any problems with that. Ah, man, I gotta turn off
Here's the
Oh,
jet
no.
booster.
the up.
Press and
Uh-oh,
hold
what
the
happened?
button and you'll float for a while.
Oh.
I hope I went to the right place.
You didn't.
This is just chow stuff, huh?
Yep.
Ironically.
What? Eggman likes the chow too. He wants to raise an evil army of chow.
Oh, that's literally all this room does. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Don't want that.
Report to the rear of the ship.
I don't.
It's on. Yes, you were going the right way.
Got this. Oh, there's a thingy down there. Did you get your thingy? 'Cause,
I
you know,
did.
You have a thing that doesn't show it for some reason.
Yeah. I thought I had that turned off so it would show for U102, but I guess not.
Or maybe he eats the chow. Yes. Yes, he does.
I mean, maybe. He could raise chow there to have them lay eggs so he can hard boil their eggs or scramble their eggs or dippy their eggs.
Well, from the look of it, he's eaten a few chow.
I don't know. He looks a little slimmer than he used to. He used to have really, really fat arms, too.
Oh, he's been working out.
And you also got to remember, canonically, in Sonic 3, it was shown he is faster than Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, well, you know, I'm happy for him.
By some magic, he is faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. Ah, no, don't do it!
Do you ever think in Sonic games that they work really hard at the beginning of the game, like that first cutscene and everything, and it just kind of goes downhill?
I mean, that's basically how it goes.
Because, like, Sonic Unleashed was that way. We saw that cutscene in the beginning, and you're like, wow,
Yeah.
this is going to be a phenomenal game. And it wasn't.
It was a alright game.
It was. It was.
But it started a trend that I don't like.
I know you're not an evil.
And that is all the side-scrolling sections. I don't like them anymore. I am tired of them. They need to separate 3D Sonic and 2D Sonic, and just have those two be two side by side running series.
I agree. That was a great split off point. I actually agree with that 110%.
Yeah, Generations, like, it was good for Unleashed and Colors, but Generations should have turned modern Sonic back to this era Sonic where he was in 3D levels, no side-scrolling sections.
Saving me as usual, Sonic.
Yes.
And they should have had classic Sonic remain side-scrolling, obviously.
Yes, and they could have done another Generations where they meet up again if they wanted to,
Dangerous here.
but otherwise stay separate. That would have been,
Men and come with us.
Yeah.
again, Sega and their missed opportunities.
Yeah. There's also the fact that originally with Generations there was supposed to be 3 Sonics.
The best for you. You must ditch that.
Yeah, I remember you said that. Yeah.
Like, it was going to be like the classic, the Dreamcast era, and then modern Sonic, which there are design differences, so it would have...
Yeah, but it's not enough, you know?
Well, the Dreamcast era Sonic would have been only 3D. It would have been this, what we're playing right now, type of gameplay. Completely open stages where you can go through them like you do in these games. And then modern Sonic would still be 2D sections and narrow, linear paths that you run along.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would. Okay, in that sense, I would have liked the open world walk around.
Yeah, and like the design, like, because the design of Sonic since he's gotten his modern design has changed. Like, since he's gotten the green eyes, the longer spikes, and everything. Like, I feel like the difference between a Dreamcast era Sonic and a modern Sonic would have been like height, length of spikes, and like a few other things.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, he wouldn't have had the like as long and lanky arms and legs. They would have been probably a little shorter and stubbier, but not as much as like classic Sonic.
Mhm.
But that didn't happen.
Is Sega working on anything right now for Sonic?
They say they are. We just don't know what.
I hope they know what.
And they haven't, like, there hasn't been any leaks, surprisingly.
We can't leak something that ain't there.
I know, right? Unless Sega's finally gotten some sort of handle on the leakage.
They don't have a handle on anything.
They really don't, but we can hope.
Yeah.
I just try not to.
Yeah, I know. I'm always like hopeful that they will come up with something good, and you always hope that that next one is like, maybe they got it, but then they don't.
Yeah. Alright, now remember, since we didn't get an emblem there, it's just keep going.
can go for a cheeseburger. Way to go, Scott. Oh, I don't
We're
have anything.
Amber wants Olive Garden, so we're having a little slightly romantic thing tomorrow where we go get Olive Garden.
Ooh, so I can join.
You want to come to a slightly romantic thing?
I'll make it all romantic. Forget slightly.
Well, oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, 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 oh.
Yeah, I'm feeling the nose right now.
I died.
Damn piece of thing. Thank you. Welcome back to the game, Gamma.
You know, he had to take a break. He's
He's stupid. That's what that is.
He's low on oil, man.
He's low on intelligence.
That too, but he needs an oil change.
I picked up that thing very well. There's no one else that has picked up that thing as well as me.
So what you're saying is you're a robot Trump. I picked up that little thing really good with my very large hands.
I watched a compilation video.
Oh,
This
God.
is going to lead to people you understanding that I was extremely bored at this time in my life late last night at 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I watched a compilation video of all his quote-unquote statements like that. Let me tell you something. It was rough.
I
It
imagine
was
so.
rough and shameful and just kind of like, wow. Like, even, forget supporting or not. Like, you can't support the things he's saying in those moments. Like, you just can't. You can't. And I've heard people that are supporters even say, like, yeah, some of the things he says, and stuff. It's just like, yeah, I'm glad
Like,
you at least
the friend that I've been playing Fortnite with, I have criticized Trump many a time with the things he has said. And so far, he has not said anything about the things he has said being dumb. And I'm like,
Oh, is he a supporter?
yeah, he's a Trump supporter.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't really be a Trump supporter anymore because he's not going to be president anymore, but, like,
Well,
he
you'd
is,
think.
he is still a fan of the Trump, which, you know, just, it is the sad. Oh, crap.
More romantic to talk about. Ooh, Scott's got the right idea.
All right, I since we were talking, I got distracted and I went to the next level, so I will wait for you.
Oh, that's alright. I just finished. I mean, ask how's your restaurant doing?
I tried to take a
Um,
picture of me, and that's what happened.
Well, there's partially closed down. Put it that way. Takeout only. It sucks. It's not the best.
It is not, because of this, I have no works.
Yeah, Mega works with me, and
I is the dishwasher man.
he's one of the. It's hard to have dishes to wash when you're takeout only.
Yeah,
That's what that boils down to.
yeah, basically. Like, and I understand that completely, because like I was
Yeah.
like when we were like the first time we had to go to takeout only, we were sitting out there watching SpongeBob because
Yeah.
nobody wanted to watch the news because it was depressing.
Yeah.
It was literally just Trump. The coronavirus is not real. Don't worry, it's just the flu.
That actually was a pretty good impersonation.
I mean, all you have to do is sound like a.
Alec Baldwin doing that.
I mean, that's what I base it off of. That and
Yeah.
not Conan. Who's the other late night comedy guy?
Fallon.
No,
Well, who does
Um,
Trump?
he does. Oh,
Am I doing this?
the
Oh,
guy,
monkey.
the monkey. You blow him up with your gun.
Well, that's what I was trying to do.
Well, I mean, you
Hold the
don't
camera.
get anything from this area as E102, so.
Oh, what to call was saying if only blah 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 you kill the monkey.
Well, there's a different monkey, if you remember. Well, anyways, what were we saying? Who is it? He's poop.
Trevor Noah?
No, okay. Do you remember? Did you ever watch Monsters vs. Aliens? The DreamWorks movie.
No. No.
Dang it.
Another late night talk show. David Letterman? That's
No. Oh
not
my!
doing it anymore.
Dang it! I don't remember. I don't know his name.
Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
No, I don't think it's Jimmy Kimmel either. Where'd my phone go? Oh, it's right in front of me.
He's someone that does the Trump impersonation.
Conan? No, not Conan. Dang it!
Marie, I'm trying.
Right, I'm gonna have to leave your thing real quick.
I'm entering the Red Mountain.
All right, let me know when you can move.
I can move.
Okay, I'll have to wait until after the stage then. Go!
So, okay, Seth Meyers?
No. It's driving me nuts because
Stephen Colbert.
Yes, him. Because
Stephen Colbert.
yeah, Stephen Colbert, because he has a TV show called Our Cartoon President, and he does the voice of Trump in it.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I basically imitated. It is quite the ridiculous cartoon. But, you know, it's about Trump, so, obviously. Like, they had a thing where he went to I don't know, the Senate place where they have all those big meetings, and he was like, I will not do it unless there is a fire truck, and then I'll do my speech from the fire truck. And so they brought in a fire truck. Ah! Whoa.
Oh, it didn't go well. It didn't go well.
I'm having a few issues too. Yeah, in Monsters vs. Aliens, he played the president. And in all honesty, I think I'd rather have the Monster vs. Aliens president over when we had Trump.
Like, it's not...
Oh no! Oh no!
Sounds familiar. It's not clicking.
Oh, you know, it's one of those Dreamcast the DreamWorks projects that was not as popular as all their other ones.
Okay.
I mean, it's not bad. It has Seth Rogen as Bob, the blue jelly monster guy,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about now.
and oh man, who isn't it? House who does the cockroach scientist? I think.
Probably.
I really like the movie. I just don't remember who all the actors were.
Bye, Marie. Stopping in. See it. Yeah.
Bye, Marie.
Enjoy the bakery.
The Re of Bake. Hey, I noticed we got an emblem. Woo! Actually saw it that time.
E-103
44.
E-104 Epsilon. Rescue mission
Da
accomplished.
da ba.
E-105 Zeta.
Oh crap!
Zeta.
Who plays the main girl? Lambra, look up who plays the main girl in Monsters vs. Aliens.
Perhaps
Wasn't she like really popular in the 90s, I think, or something? Early 2000s. I want to say it was the girl from the Legally Blonde movies. But I don't remember her name.
I don't know.
Are you ready to move yet?
Reese Witherspoon.
Yep.
Yeah. The withered spoon.
I am moving, by the way.
Okay. I is also moving. I just am having trouble remembering where to go.
the train headed for
Egg
Station
carrier?
Square will be departing soon.
Huh, what?
Egg carrier?
I think so.
That's what they told me to go to, basically.
Whoa! Oh, I failed the mission.
Ooh,
The train
I've
headed for
been on that a
Station
little more.
Square will be departing soon.
We're going to the stage that I always had the most trouble with.
Good. Hopefully I don't.
So, are you good at destroying enemies? Then you might have trouble with the stage.
E-Series data. Beginning search.
Dun, 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 dun.
I want to walk away from the camera. I'm done walking towards the camera all the time.
They gotta be stylistic, bro.
Location
Don't
confirmed.
be.
Unlocking hot shelter sector now.
Unlocking their hot sheltered sector right now. Yeah. Yeah. So after this, all we'll have left is Supper Sonic.
Yeah, I could go for supper.
Supper
Olive
Sonic.
Garden.
Well, we're not having Olive Garden until tomorrow.
Yeah, they have dine-in too.
They do. We're gonna go there. We're gonna eat our infinite breadsticks or whatever.
I thought you were gonna say infant.
Our baby breadsticks.
Oh, yeah, this level is rough. Oh, lot of rough, lot of rough.
Lots rough, lots rough.
Lot of rough.
Obtain item. Ah. Whoa, that could have gone bad.
Struggle. That's a struggle. That takes a while.
Eh.
Ooh, don't even know what did that. That's alright.
Whoa, robot! It wants to capture me.
Of course. Oh, camera. Oh, camera. You silly, silly camera.
Everybody loves the camera on Sonic Adventure, didn't you know?
It hurts. It hurts.
Doorsy Warsies. Make all Robo Monkeys dead. You know, I always used to call them coconuts. Because that's what the Robot Monkey's name was in the Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. But their name is actually Kiki.
Oh.
I think it's because that's what monkeys are called in Japan or something. I don't really know. Granted, I don't really know why the chameleon. Well, I guess chameleon Leon. I don't know. The names are weird, man. The names are weird.
Pick me up. Pick me up.
Wake me up before you go.
That's funny that you thought of that, because as I was saying pick me up, I was like, that sort of makes me think of that, but I don't know why.
Great minds think
I was gonna say
alike.
that. Yeah, I was like, that's stupid, I'm not going to say that. And then,
I'm happily stupid enough to say that. Bye, Tails. Who is still following me, by the way.
oh, really?
Yeah. Because, like, there's a mod called Better Tails AI. I don't know what it's actually supposed to do outside of apparently him following everybody around now. I think I might have accidentally turned it on when I was launching the game. But, it's still funny that it scared the crap out of me just because I thought it was Tails' doll. No, I gotta have them mad hops, bro. Woo!
Oh, boy. Sure where I'm supposed to go.
You know, train. You gotta get to the front of the train. It's I've been bombed. Holy Leons!
Oh, not good. Not good.
What is that, Lambra?
Oh, it's
The places
so
where they
bad.
predict coronavirus is gonna get real bad.
Is there one that's here?
Number one is me though.
Oh.
We're number one.
Oh,
like
well.
number one meat. Like, what's the range that's?
Yeah, but what's...
like-
Travis wants to know what's the range.
Is that like just talking about Pennsylvania? I guess is a better way to say that.
No, it's the whole country.
It's the whole country?
You're saying Meadville's number one out of the whole country?
Yeah, they had
Oh, God, no.
774 more cases in a week
Holy crap.
from last week.
Don't worry, that's the wrong front of the train. You gotta get on the front of the other train. Whoa!
Thank you. It's not going well. It's gone bad.
Ooh, 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 ooh. So many missiles.
They gave it to me. I think, unless I'm going backwards.
No, you got it.
That's amazing.
I,
that they
I
did
beat the robot built out of Dreamcasts.
that. What?
Uh, Zeta, the robot we just we destroy in this area, his body is partially made of Dreamcasts.
Really?
Yeah. Once you get to the fight, and it,
Oh, I see. That's right. That's awesome.
yeah, it isn't. I like that little detail.
Good for you, Sega. Make more games. Stop sucking.
I know, right? That's one of the things I loved about the CG cutscenes in Sonic Unleashed was, like, in Robotnik's hover thing, there was Dreamcast and a Dreamcast controller and like I think a copy of Sonic Adventure.
That's the cool stuff.
Yeah, it was a quick little thing that you could easily miss if you like. It was like a blink and you miss it kind of thing. But like, I had caught it, and I was like, "What?" So I had to like go on YouTube, find a slow down clip, and be like, "Whoa, Dreamcast!" Let me know when you can move.
I can move.
Moving.
Monorail.
Meowno rail. Why are you going on the Meowno rail?
Isn't that where I'm supposed to go?
Mayhaps, mayhaps not. Let's find out what happens. I'm curious,
missed your
actually.
webcam.
Units remaining.
Well, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't miss it right now, since...
No shirt.
Yeah. No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Gamma.
Which, it's very odd that they don't specify pants in that situation.
Yeah, that was back in the 90s when things were common sense and implied. Like, people could come to the beach with no shirt or no shoes. So that was like, hey, we know you might question this, so we're letting you know. No shoes, no shirt, no service. We feel no need to put pants in there because you should have pants. That's not really in the question realm.
Well, I know.
Pants.
But, did you ever... They made those new little Mickey Mouse shorts. And one of them is Mickey and Donald are going to have, like, a date with Minnie and Daisy at the beach. And Goofy has a little restaurant there. And the sign says no shirts, no shoes, no service. So they decide to, like, combine their outfit, since, Donald wears a shirt and Mickey wears pants and shoes.
Yeah.
But, like, they can't figure out who's going to do it, so, just normal Mickey Mouse Disney stuff. Disney antics ensue. And... Oof. And, at the end of it, like, Goofy walks out from behind the counter revealing he doesn't have pants on. So, it's normal Disney stuff, but they're funny. I really like the new little shorts. They'll have, like episodes that take place... Like, there's one that takes place in, I want to say, Sweden. And, like, the entire thing is spoken in Swedish.
Yeah.
And then there's one, I think, that took place in France, and the entire thing was in French. So it's like... I don't know. The care they put into those things... It's one of the things you have to admire about Disney. But then again, you also have to be afraid because they're taking over the world.
Yeah, they are, but I don't know, man. Disney's just I'm not saying they're a great company, but, like...
They do care. They do care.
There's an element of magic that is there, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Like, in their... Like,
It's not
their movies can really move you, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And they just... There's something about Disney. I don't know how else to say it.
Just that childish wonder that never goes away.
Something. And I know that's what they call the Disney magic and all. But I love the history of Disney. I'll watch documentaries on Walt Disney and just the fact, the amusement park, and like, I don't know. There's just something there.
Do you remember back in the day, like at night on the Disney Channel, they would have these like, I think it was different every so often, but like Walt Disney would come up on the thing and introduce like a segment of something. One of them was a Davy Crockett thing. I remember that.
Yeah, those are actually the things I'm talking about. He did this thing which I feel like was pretty abnormal for the time, but I could be wrong. he did this thing where he would go on TV and pretty much give updates, and like almost like what you do with YouTube nowadays. Back then, they didn't really do that because it was just like, here's the final product, it's on television now, watch it, enjoy it, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
He like prepped people, and like as they were building Disney World and stuff, he'd be like, "This is what we worked on this week," and it was kind of like its own form of a YouTube setup,
Yeah.
and it was kind of cool. Looking back on it, like the YouTube thing is probably the best analogy.
It was like, because I remember the Davy Crockett one, and then like the one that he introduced, like this little space
Oh no.
thing where like it was a cartoon and going to different planets in the solar system, was like he was talking about Disneyland before the segment started, and like I always thought that was like, even when I was a kid I thought that was cool because that's when I first saw it.
Yeah.
There definitely is still the magic there. But they are trying to control. They are trying to take control of the world.
It's a lot. Pretty much when it comes down to media, and I give them credit for this to a point, but like they want control of their products, and I feel like every company does. They're taking it very successfully, very far, but like they stream their service, their products. They don't have to have a contract with themselves. They make the profits off their platform. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but then they have the issue. An issue I have with them right now. They keep canceling good shows.
Yeah, but it's like
They canceled
the
Gravity Falls.
doesn't sell.
They're canceling the new DuckTales, which is amazing.
Yeah, but what are the ratings of it?
I don't know. I mean, I don't like. I wish they would have stopped trying to air it on TV. People don't really watch TV anymore. They should have aired new episodes on Disney Plus once Disney Plus became a thing.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it showed up in Disney Plus here.
Well, it's in Disney Plus, but they said this season they're on right now is the last season.
Oh, okay. It must not have responded well.
I mean, people really liked it, but like people don't want to watch TV anymore. They want to go anywhere else for it. And since they're not putting the episodes immediately on Disney Plus,
Get a ring, get a ring, get a ring,
they
get a ring, get a ring, get a ring.
like, oh jeez, I just watched the struggle of getting that ring.
I know, right? I was like, this is the end. This is bad.
But like I don't know, I feel like canceling it is really dumb on their part, because the acting's good, the stories are good, it's
Just the
it's
idea.
so good, and like,
Oh my god.
and like I wasn't expecting it to be good. I was like, this isn't gonna be as good as the old DuckTales, and I still love the old DuckTales, but like I like this DuckTales even more, because Huey, Dewey, and Louie are actually their own freaking characters.
Yeah,
Instead of them all being the same duck, just a different shade of color.
right. I have 10 seconds to figure life out. Hold on a minute. Well, hold on 10 seconds, apparently. Come on. Let's go. Oh, I'm not getting him. He takes an hour just doing this part. How come I keep running out of
3,
time? Why am
2,
I missing stuff?
1. Burp, 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 burp. Yeah,
look
Gamma
at it this
is
way,
the only one that has time overs, because he, like, the reason that you have to destroy enemies is it adds time to your counter, because his clock counts down instead of up like everybody else's.
I just feel like I'm missing the step of getting him.
Yeah, you gotta wait for him to try and charge at you,
Right.
and then you gotta shoot him in the butt after he's charged at you. So you kind of basically what you got to do is give him the time to do that.
Right. Instead of a bait trap.
Yeah.
So back to the Disney thing for a second. Disney. So it's kind of like the restaurant. If we had a farm out back and grew all of our own food, although it takes more like upfront money, like we'd have control over our food and we'd obviously pay less for the food itself because we're growing it. That's what Disney's doing,
Yeah.
you know? And I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't. I understand where it becomes competitive on a heavy degree, like Netflix and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I wouldn't call it necessarily bad, especially when their service is not high price at this time.
Yeah, Disney Plus is pretty cheap right now.
It's the cheapest one, I think. Oh, I need a ring so bad.
Oh, you really do?
No, I had time, but I didn't have health. This is so embarrassing. Let's dig the cat all over again.
I mean, just remember, you let him do his thing whenever he's shooting his missiles at you. Destroy the missiles, but let him do his thing.
Yes, I want him to do his thing right now, continuously. Charge me, bro.
Just don't charge my bank account.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Got him. Need a ring. Need a ring bad. Okay, got the ring.
As long as you have that one ring.
To rule them all.
Yes.
Ring to bind them all.
Did you ever see the thing where they made a little music thing for that?
Sega.
But it was like the original animated Lord of the Rings.
Mm-mm.
I'll have to find that for you and send it to you. It was funny.
Oh, I'm in a bad place.
Well, don't be in a bad place, bro.
No.
Are you being pelted by
Everything,
energy
yes.
blasts? I mean, basically, if you were a Dragon Ball Z fan, you'd get this reference, but basically, he's just Final Flashing you constantly.
I think I got him. Either that or something really bad's about to happen.
I mean, either way, something really bad's about to happen.
Oh, that was way more difficult than I used to do.
Yeah, it's you gotta keep track of the time, and you gotta, keep on top of his pattern. Because, like, if you shoot at him constantly, he's gonna keep dodging, which kind of resets his wait time to do his charge. And then obviously he jumps in the sky sometimes and blasts you with frickin' energy blasts. With laser cannons. And now, the sad moment. So sad, very moment. Blah. Still sadder than that time Sonic died in 06. I still cheered at that point.
So when you discovered you didn't like that game, did you finish it still?
Oh, I realized I didn't like it probably halfway through Sonic's story, but I was determined to finish it.
Right.
Just like Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah, I didn't do those. Those I couldn't do. Did Sonic 06. Couldn't do Secret Rings and Black Knight.
The biggest problem with those two is the controls.
Yeah. I just didn't like the theme thing either. Storytelling. What's it? Storybook series, whatever it is.
Like, I was fine with it. Worse things could have happened. But, like, definitely not my favorite way of, like, stories for them to tell. The only thing that came out of it is making, like, there actually be canon evidence that Sonic does like Amy, and that's about it. Because, like, in Black Knight, I think he was late for a date that they were supposed to be on. And then she decided to try and smack him with a hammer because she thought he was lying about being sucked into a book.
I mean, in her defense.
I mean, yeah, in her defense, after all, as long as she's been chasing Sonic, hearing something like that, you know, he's either lying or he's insane or it actually happened because it's Sonic.
Yeah.
And crazy shit happens to him. I mean, they were pulled into a dream world and made to play minigames.
That game. What's your least favorite Sonic and your most favorite Sonic? I feel like the least favorite is 06 and your most favorite is Sonic 3 and Knuckles, right?
Yeah, like 06 is it's like a tie between 06 and Rise of Lyric, which is the Sonic Boom game.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Actually,
because there was a DS one and then a Wii one, right?
there were two DS ones, and then there was the Wii U game. The Wii U game is the one that had potential because it was like a Jack and Daxter formula gameplay, and it was written better than the show. It at least tried to tell a story instead of, hey, joke, 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 joke. But
Can you
I've
watch that TV show anywhere? Like, is it on, Netflix or something?
it might have been on Netflix. I don't try and find it. Like I wanted. It was a horrible idea, a horrible decision I made, and I regret it. But I wanted to watch 2 episodes of Sonic Underground. And those are the episodes that Knuckles appears.
Yeah.
Because that's the only 90s cartoon that he appears in. Outside of the movie. Which was just 2 anime episodes that didn't get to start an actual anime. And I regretted it entirely because, oh my god. That show, god, Sonic Underground is so bad. The animation, the fact that Jaleel White voices 3 characters and one of them's a girl.
Here's the thing with that, though. You told me that, and I have to say, I'm not sure without paying attention if I would have gathered that.
I knew, like... Alright, when I first came across Sonic Underground, I didn't know it was Sonic because, like... Him, Sonya, and Manic were all wearing masks. Like, big masks that basically covered their entire head. And I think they had some sort of thing on their bodies, so it didn't look like a Sonic show. Whatever character they were talking to did not look like a Sonic character. And then I hear Jaleel White, and I'm like, wait a second, that kind of sounds like Sonic. And then the masks come off, and I'm like, what? There's another Sonic show? And I got excited for a second. Then I heard all of them talk, and I was like, wait, that's just Jaleel White pretending to be a girl. And that's just Jaleel White pretending to be a stoner. Huh. So I think I tried watching another episode or 2, and that's when I was like, no.
What's Jaleel White doing nowadays? Do you know?
Nope. I remember, like...
Something at one time, I thought.
Well, yeah, wasn't it one of those... I don't even remember anymore. It was one of those Fear Factor games, wasn't it?
Maybe?
I don't remember. I know he was in an episode of NCIS years back. That is the last newer thing I remember him being in. Wait, nope. He reprised his role as Steve Urkel in the Scooby-Doo and Guess Who TV show starring Steve Urkel.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
I think he's a good actor. I really do.
He
The
is.
Steve Urkel thing overrode his career.
Yeah, that and, like, the other most notable thing of his career was Sonic.
Yeah.
And, like, they're both very...
He's kind of
Like-
like a Mark Hamill.
He kind of is, yeah. Except for he didn't...
Like Star Wars overrode, Mark Hamill's career, although obviously much bigger.
I mean, granted, what was Mark Hamill even in before Star Wars?
Oh, I don't think anything. I think they.
I think
literally-
he was in a soap opera or something, wasn't he?
That could be. Yeah, but no big movie. But
Yeah, nothing major. But yeah, like Mark Hamill after Star Wars, I knew he was in a live action anime movie called Guyver, and it's horrible. It's hilarious, but it's horrible. All right, ready?
I'm ready with. Yep.
All right, do it.
2, 1, go.
But he's got a mustache. The cover of the movie is completely what's the word? Misdirecting, because it shows the like animal, like, because the anime is like about a suit of armor, an alien suit of armor, and it shows half of that alien suit of armor's helmet, and then half of Mark Hamill's face. Kind of like he is going to be the one wearing the armor. No. He is a detective that shows up and gets turned into a giant praying mantis alien and then dies. His role in the movie is not that substantial. I loved that he was in it, because I was like, hey, it's Mark Hamill! But at the same time, I was like, oof! Mark Hamill, oof!
But then he goes and does like Joker voice.
Yeah, once he got, because I believe the Guyver came out a little bit before Batman the Animated Series.
Okay.
And like, he didn't even say he wasn't trying to get Joker's role, he just got the role somehow. I feel like he said something at an interview. But yeah, then he got the role as Joker, and that became, next to Luke Skywalker, that became his most iconic role ever. Because everybody tries to get him as the Joker. There were the Arkham games, obviously, the Killing Joke movie. Like, if he was not Luke Skywalker, he would have only been known as Joker, probably.
Well, he might have had other roles he got.
Well,
for too.
he would have only been really notable as Joker. Because, like, Star Wars, I feel like, was his biggest break, and that didn't really give him much of a career, because, you know, it gave Harry...
Later in his life.
Well, yeah, because then everybody was like, oh my god, Luke Skywalker, we love you!
Yeah.
I want to have your Skywalker babies! You know, how fans can be. Yeah, Harrison Ford was the only one, really, that came out of that, like, really famous.
And to a point, I think even that's George Lucas's
Doing
because he put Harrison Ford in American Graffiti. He put Harrison Ford
Indiana
in
Jones.
Indiana Jones, and they put him in Star Wars. And like that's 3 solid hits that people were like, "Oh, Harrison Ford. Oh, Harrison Ford. Oh, Harrison Ford." And so, you know, why wouldn't he?
Oh, wrong way. Yeah.
I've only played Supersonic like once or twice. Do we go to Station Square? Where do we go?
You go to Angel Island.
Oh.
Yeah, like Harrison Ford got, like, he got the best deal out of it all because, like, he still got roles after Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Like Carrie Fisher, I don't really remember what, like, any roles that she got. Mark Hamill, same. Billy D. Williams, isn't that who played Lando?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his career really, but
The only other thing I remember him is that episode of Family Guy where Peter flips the pillow over to the cold side of the pillow and it's Billy D. Williams' face.
I didn't see that.
And he's like, welcome to the cool side of the pillow, or something like that. Like, it's really sad, because Star Wars almost has, like...
There's a weight to it.
There is, and it can be bad for actors. Like, I feel bad for Daisy Ridley. Because, like,
Yeah.
after Star Wars, nobody seems to want to hire her for anything.
Yeah, but she has gotten other roles. I don't know what they are. I saw a trailer that had her in it.
Yeah,
And then John Boyega or whatever, similar situation.
yeah. Like, and for the sequel trilogy, it's definitely probably a bit worse than the original or prequel trilogy. Because, like, Ewan McGregor went on to do things.
Well, and Natalie Portman did a lot.
Yeah, yeah, but she was doing stuff before that, too.
Yeah, it's just Hayden that really didn't.
Yeah, and like, I didn't even realize it wasn't his fault. I always blamed it on him.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. Slash did.
Yeah, because, like, it was... it was the whoever was telling him to act like that.
Yeah, and no pressure on him, but like with this comeback he has with the Obi-Wan thing, I hate to say it, if he doesn't like nail this part, people are gonna go right back and revert back to, oh no, he's actually.
Well, I mean, is he just going to be Vader, or is he going to be like kind of haunting Obi-Wan as a burnt-up Anakin?
I don't know. I know he's going to be Vader. I can't say if he'll be like a flashback Anakin at all.
Because like not even a flashback, just like kind of Obi-Wan almost going a little nuts on Tatooine and seeing like just visions of Anakin all burnt up, yelling at him and stuff.
No, they're saying Obi-Wan does not stay on Tatooine the entire time.
Okay, so he does leave.
That there's said to be a battle.
Hey, are you alright?
It's just weird. I thought he stayed on Tatooine to watch over Luke.
Well, keep in mind this is only 10 years after Revenge of the Jedi, and he's quite a bit older. In Hope. That would be 20 more years later.
I believe you mean Revenge of the Sith?
What did I say?
Revenge of the Jedi?
Okay, well that was going to be its original title. It was going to be Revenge of the Jedi, and George the release. Fun
The
fact.
7 emeralds are the servers. Chaos.
Yeah.
I said I wouldn't get revenge.
Yeah.
All serves to unify the chaos.
What's going on? Everybody disappeared. Now they're back.
Like George Lucas
The 7 emeralds
just went nuts.
turn our thoughts into power. If this
When he got to the prequels, he just went nuts.
please, you must stop him.
I think if George Lucas would have hired, if he was still alive, Irvin Kershner, the guy that directed Empire Strikes Back, come in and do the dialogue for characters
Good thing
and
you're
build the
okay.
character stories like
You
they did
just
in
sorta
Empire,
camped out there.
I think you'd have a lot
Knuckles
better
left
prequel
already.
results on that level.
You would.
Because
Why do you
Lucas
ask for
has
the
the
last emerald?
the
Lead the way.
Visual artistry of it.
Tornado too.
yes and the what's the word I'm looking for? Where it comes full circle in his story.
Okay.
Like he's a good storyteller. He's
Just not a good
character.
character writer.
Uh,
Like dialogue-wise.
he has character writing skills. It's the giving of direction to form a random human into that character through dialogue. That's
Well, yeah,
what I'm saying.
that's what I meant. But that's why I added the dialogue-wise part.
Yeah. Like other than that, he's quite a brilliant person on many levels.
I mean, with how he made Star Wars what it was, with the like
Yeah.
minuscule budget, especially like running out of money at the end there.
And grabbing a hold of the merchandising rights to be able to say, I'm going to advertise this myself because I know the studio will not.
Yeah.
So let's get the
Being a
Chaos
hit,
Emerald and
plus having the advertising rights, like that's just.
What?
I wasn't. Are we going to the tornado?
Yeah. Do you know where it is?
No. He's
It's
got the
in
last
Big's
emerald.
house.
Now
Yes.
what do we do?
I don't remember this like lead up to the supersonic stuff. It's completely black to me.
Yeah, like I told you, it's just running around in cutscenes. Which, like, you can go and do stages too. It doesn't stop you from doing that.
Really? I never tried.
Yeah.
You just read stages and hit. Is that where you'd hit like levels B and A on the?
Yeah, if you well, just for Sonic, obviously, but like if you wanted to, you could go do that. And I think I told you this originally. After beating this story, you were supposed to unlock the ability to play as Supersonic in normal stages, but they weren't able to implement it in time, so they had to scrap it.
They had time for Metal Sonic.
Huh?
They had time to implement Metal Sonic.
No, that wasn't until DX. Metal Sonic's not in the original Dreamcast version.
Oh.
Like, and the model's literally the Sonic Adventure 2 Metal Sonic. Which, I mean, to me is an improvement, because that one floating in the tube is really rough. It's a very rough model. But at the same time, it wasn't supposed to do anything outside of, like, statically fly through Amy's 2 flashbacks and then float there. Yeah, the opening for the game, which uses parts from this cutscene where Chaos destroys Station Square, and the entirety of destroying Station Square are, like, probably, like, all, like, I don't want to say, equally well done. Like, all the CG in this game is equally well done. Whereas, like, later games, the CG gets a downgrade later on. Like, I feel like, Unleash is a good example.
Oh yeah.
Because, like, that intro, but the ending cutscene, which is CG. Oh, yeah. But the, like, part of the ending cutscene, which is CG, is not as good. Like, the characters kind of make awkward faces, and it's just not as well animated. Granted, it's all in, like, a darker light, so that might have been part of it, but I wish the people who animated that intro would have gotten to make a movie. It would have been so good. They got to make, like, a short, like a little Halloween Sonic short that was really good, but it wasn't enough. Ah, there's so much missed opportunity during that time.
Sick.
Yes, if they would have done it, like, if they would have done it right, they could have probably started a little mini-series of things off of that studio who animated the intro and that Night of the Werehog special.
Disney Plus.
I know. Like, I really hope this Netflix show goes good.
Yeah, there's a way to do Sonic well, and I don't know what order of events needs to happen, whether it's that movie, that TV show, then the game, then vice versa. But there is its own little universe there that they could create. Maybe you gotta do it.
The biggest problem is there's the one time they tried. Dear God, Baby Yoda's everywhere. The one time they tried, like, connecting something that wasn't a game to the game's continuity, we got Sonic X. And I hate that show. Like, it's not as bad as Boom or Underground. But dear God, it is horrible. And it's part of it's because they ruined the story for Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2.
Hey guys, what's up?
Because, like, the story in Sonic X starts basically before both games' stories took place. And then, like, the characters go through the events of Sonic Adventure, but horribly done in Sonic Adventure 2, and then that's when they started doing their own thing again, because they were like, okay, let's not do Sonic Heroes, because we suck at this. So, it's just hard to do it. Like, you either have to make your own continuity that has nothing to do with the games, which, as we've seen with Sonic Boom, can go horribly.
That's the thing. They need to start over. I agree with that aspect. It's
Like,
just,
I don't think...
and start correctly.
I don't think they need to start over, because there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of history there. It's just they need to fix the writing 100, like, they need to 100% fix the writing. Get rid of the writers right now, which are the people who did Happy Tree Friends, which is just a bunch of little animals murdering each other. And they need to get people who know how to write.
Sonic, it's up to you now. Be brave.
And it's just, I don't, like, I can't even think of who would be good for that.
A 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Be better than what they got.
Yeah, fair enough.
This crowd cheering in the background is so...
So freaking weird.
It's bad.
It is bad, but I think I've told you this before, too. That's actually from the announcement of Sonic Adventure. Because they had, like, a big event in Japan, and, like, everybody was cheering, Sonic, Sonic, so they put that in the game.
Okay, they could have multiplied it a couple times, but that's cool.
I mean, the fact that anybody's still alive right now is very shocking, but... You know, Sonic, you can't kill anybody yet. You have to wait until the sequel, where, you know, you just openly kill a 12-year-old girl, maybe? I think Maria was around that age. She was like 12 or 14. Somewhere in that age range. And obviously Dr. Gerald Robotnik is dead. Possibly by a shooting squad.
Oh, it's not going well.
You know, Supersonic. It doesn't always go well. Ooh.
Yeah, but it should go well a little bit.
Ooh. Oof. Oof. Ooh. Stop oofing.
Boy.
Stop it, laser breath.
I appreciate the soundtrack. Oh no.
See, here's something that I have a mod that fixes. So it starts playing Open Your Heart during the first segment of the Perfect Chaos boss fight. And I feel like that's a weird place to play it. Because obviously there's a second segment. So I have a thing that switches... Oh god, I'm glitching. I have a mod that switches those two songs.
Okay.
And I feel like it works a lot better. So, like, I had the music that's, like, more, I guess, spooky music from the second phase. And now I'm listening to Open the Heart as I, kick Chaos's butt.
Gotcha.
I just feel like it's more fitting.
I mean, it makes more sense to me, hearing it.
Gee! Whew. Okay. I almost got hit by everything right there.
Everything.
I mean, outside of the tornadoes the water tornadoes he poops out. But, there's also, he has an unused attack.
That he never uses?
He never used it. It has an animation, but it doesn't have a hitbox, and it was just never implemented, most likely because it didn't have a hitbox. But it's like this little hand, like little chaos-looking hand that comes out of the water and like slams you down. I don't know what it does exactly, but it's kind of like that's the motion it does. And like people have been able, similar to the Sky Chase Dragon thing, they've been able to implement it just without it doing anything, then popping up and be like, eh. Something that I did miss from when they made DX is I liked the actual shiny gold texture that the Dreamcast version had for like Supersonic.
Yeah.
They just always looked cool to me. It didn't make sense. He shouldn't be actually metal looking, but I liked it.
Yeah, I get you. Oh boy.
Seems like you're having some trouble there.
Well, yeah.
You gotta keep your speed, bro. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. I hate those homing energy ball things.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong when I'm climbing up Chaos all of a sudden.
You can't do anything. You have to have the speed to get there. Like,
as in, like, I have to be going faster when I
yes. You have to be going faster when you hit him.
hit him? Okay. At least I know.
Yeah, I had that problem when I was first fought him, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Ah! I lost, like, so many lives. I think I got a game over. And then, like, I realized, I think I hit him, I got to him once while I had the whole, like, full speed up. And I, made it all the way to the top and hit him, and I was like, oh! Gotcha.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Less momentum, can't get up.
Which is weird, but,
What? I just died, and I don't know how.
Oh, you ran out of rings.
Yeah, but I didn't hit anything, I didn't think.
No.
Well, it ends well, right?
What? Yeah. Hold on, wait. You don't remember the whole Supersonic losing rings over time thing?
No.
Okay.
I do now, but I didn't. No.
Okay. I was taken aback by that a bit.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does. I remember back when I had a Game Shark, I had put a code in that it was called like not dummy rings. It was called something rings, and it was. I went into the chaos. Basically, I went into the chaos fight, and it instantaneously turned me back to Sonic, and I couldn't do anything.
Oh boy.
I was like, what now? I just have to stand on this little piece of road, and I can't do anything else. I mean, I had a laugh afterwards.
I feel like they're not actually adding to my ring count.
Well, your count goes down by 1 each second, I believe.
Yeah, I just gathered like 5 or more rings, and it just didn't even do anything.
I don't think he loses any rings from being hit. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's not a thing in this game. I know it was in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Oh, I need to get speed. Oh, I need to get speed so bad.
Ooh, you lost your speed right there.
Yeah. But I believe in it. Oh no.
It's too bad there's not like a natural way to gain your speed back.
Yeah.
Like you basically have to keep hitting the dash panels or you're not going to have enough speed.
Yeah, story of my gameplay. Yeah. Get some ranks. Speed. Do I have to hit A at the top of his head, or do I just hit it
Nope.
automatically?
He does everything automatically once you hit Chaos.
Oh.
It's all you have to do is get there.
Gotcha. And I'm struggling.
Hey, it's not an easy game. It's not an easy battle if you aren't used to it.
One down. 2 to go.
You know who I think would be a really good writer for the Sonic series? The lady who wrote the Jack and Daxter games.
I mean, that makes
Amy Hennig. She also did some story stuff for the Legacy of Kain, like I think Soul Reaver 1 and 2 maybe. And she did Uncharted, she at least did Uncharted 1 and 2.
Oh wow, yeah, Uncharted, yeah.
But
I
like,
play those games. I have that collection.
you need to play those games, man. It's a good series, good series.
I like watching you guys play it a little bit. It's so bad.
But like the stories for Jack and Daxter would be perfect. Like maybe more Jack and Daxter than Jak 2, because Jak 2 got a bit more into the more mature side of everything. Whereas Jak and Daxter itself was a bit more, oh, you got mouth lasered.
Yeah, and I had 7 rings, so I have to get rings immediately, or else it's failure.
Well, hopefully there are some right nearby.
Oh, it's not about being nearby, it's about me actually getting them.
Well, I mean, as long as you're close to them, because like they don't respawn.
What? You explain that to me. I had 5 rings still.
Yeah.
You got an explanation for that?
The game doesn't like you.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I feel better now.
You just remember that.
I hit the speed things.
You just remember that you don't keep your. You don't keep. The rings don't respawn. Just remember that.
That's fine, but I had 5 rings and I died.
Yeah, you just weren't close enough to any rings to collect in time.
But they don't. When you. That's. No.
No, you had 3. No, you had 3 rings.
I had 5.
3.
Still, that's not 0.
Well, yeah, but it goes down its second.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
I think I got gypped on the last one.
I mean, I'll agree with you. But you still lose rings every second.
Sega.
Yeah.
Sega. I'm gonna turn down Sonic Adventure.
Oh, please have speed.
You must have the speed and the power.
51 rings, and I'm going into phase 2. I think that's the most rings I've had going into phase 2.
Yeah, just remember to check all of the other pieces of road, because there are rings on all those. When your nice main section ones are all exhausted. Yeah, the music you're hearing in Phase 2, I heard for Phase 1. Because I feel it's more fitting.
Oh no! Freaking tapped the side of a building, lost it. Shiznit.
Yeah, that's why I try and avoid buildings.
I know, but I was trying to pick up rings.
Yeah.
Too far over.
Yeah, I saw what you were doing. I understand the struggle, sir. I understand the struggle.
I still have more rings than I usually do, so I'm like trying to be observant to that. Oh no. I think I lost the speed, not sure.
It's hard to tell, because you can get there and get the hit without full speed, like without the whole blue aura thing in front of you. But I don't know what the indicator is for having enough speed and not having enough speed in that speed range. Maybe it depends on the water splash behind you. Maybe if you have a big one. Oh! You just... Oh, that was bad. You just got hit.
Yeah, that was bad. Alright, you pay attention to ring count, alright? You're my ring man.
You're at 20 right now.
Yeah, I know, but I want to make sure I'm not dying, because this is the moment I seem to die, even though I'm picking up rings.
Yeah, you're at 20... Well, 26 now. Well, for me, at least. You gotta remember the delay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, one more hit.
This is
And
the
you're
run that I...
You're at
when I
18.
die randomly, even with rings.
There should be rings on the road to your right.
Oh
Oh, you
I'm
passed it
down
up.
to levels.
Oh, no.
Will it be enough? Will it be enough? It won't be. It won't be. It will be. It will be.
Oh!
007.
Oh! That is a clutch moment, yo. Nice.
That was not nice.
That was a good finish, man.
I'm just glad for a finish.
Cause like that was close. You don't know how many times I've been screwed over by being like at that many rings, and you were glitching a bit for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like Sonic was just kind of jittering back and forth.
I still swear a couple rounds ago, I had 3 rings minimum, and it killed me.
Well, yeah, because once you start being able to move, your rings start going down, and you start in the air for some reason.
When I died, which I'd already been going, it was 3 rings. I don't know.
No, you started with 3 rings, and then you got down to...
Screw them.
What? This can't be real. This has to be from a movie or from a game. So Lambert just showed me something that said China cracks down on funeral strippers.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
No.
I don't know, man. I don't want
There's no way.
No, that's not necessarily like someone stripping their clothes, right? That could
No,
be
it's a
something else.
stripper at somebody's funeral dancing.
Wait here for a second.
It doesn't mean something else like
No,
I-
nobody from the family, nobody's stripping the dead body. It's literally a girl hired to dance and strip.
I guess if you want to cheer people up.
I mean, I guess there's been weirder things. There was that guy, like, I think in Indonesia, or it was either China or Japan or Indonesia. He married his DS.
Oh.
Because, like, he was playing a game where you have, like, a virtual girlfriend. And he fell in love with her. And he would not get a newer version of that game because he thought it'd be cheating on her. Even though the girl was still in there, I guess you can't carry over your romantic progress. But, yeah, he had a ceremony and everything. I don't think anybody was there outside of the photographer, but...
No, it's like it's definitely
Because
real.
she had dual screens? Does that mean she had dual personality, split personality?
I think she was only on one screen.
Hmm.
I never played the game. I have no idea. All I know is it's a thing that happened somewhere over in the Asia town.
Let's see.
So many weird
That's
people
Sonic
out there.
Adventure.
That was Sonic Adventure.
Oh, it's been an age since I've played that whole game.
Apparently, I think one of my mods or something has broken the AI. Because you know how it has the little demo before you, like, if you wait on the title screen? Where it'll, like, show a cutscene and then it'll show gameplay?
Yeah.
The characters are very broken on the demo. Tails was, like, running himself into the side of the wall constantly. Can't wait to see what Knuckles is gonna do. But yeah, that was the adventure of Sonic, the first full-length 3D Sonic game.
And they'll be coming out with the third one here in the next 52 years.
I feel like that's a.
Well, when Disney buys Sega.
No, I still feel like that's a generous estimate. I would probably say a couple. It's probably gonna be 300 years, so there's a 3.
Oh, okay. All right, man. I think I'm gonna go to bed soon.
All right, sounds like a plan. When do you want to start Mario 64?
I don't know. I might have more time on my hands than I'd like to admit here shortly. I don't know.
I mean, well, let me know. And
Oh yeah, we'll do.
oh well, Knuckles just killed Tails, so that's a thing.
All right, man. Have a good night. I will see you sooner than later.
Yeah, just message me whenever we're gonna start Super Mario. And do you want me to send the fan PC port, or do you just want to try and emulate it?
Oh, I have emulated it before, so I know that works. You can send it, see what happens.
Okay, I'll send it Tuesday with Lambra.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's something smooth flowing, I'll use it. If it's not, I'll go fall back on the other.
It flows rather smoothly.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Alrighty then.
See you soon.
Yeah. Later. And thank you, everybody, for watching. And have a wonderful night. Bye.